What is good, internet? My name is JB. Welcome back to our Old Dominion Dynasty here on College Football 26. This is season 4 of the rebuild, and we are coming off a year in which we made the national championship game, but maybe got worse, but our overall says that we're better. It's an interesting scenario to be in, where we lost 18, yes, I said 18 starting / rotational players to the draft / graduation. And we brought in a really good freshman class, but the problem is, as you will see, that freshman class is going to have to play a lot, particularly on offense. We have a lot of unproven players, and we are a team with expectations, of course, making it to the national championship game, starting the season, preseason ranked number 9. We got a lot of weight on our shoulders, and we are putting a lot of weight on the shoulders of some true freshmen who, like I said, are going to have to play. But we check out the roster. Starting at quarterback, we did land the prize of the portal. Bryce Baker is going to be our starting quarterback this year, as we have this guy, Quinn Carter, waiting in the wings. I kind of wanted to start Quinn, I'm not going to lie. But Bryce ended up, having like no offers in the portal, and he ended up shooting up high and overall. So I'm like, all right, maybe it's a little bit of a retool instead of a full-on rebuild, but don't worry, there are still a lot of underclassmen and a lot of like unproven players who will have to play. I think we're a super fake 96 overall, but Bryce Baker, he's not fake. He's incredible. He's a North Carolina quarterback in real life, and he's, let's just say he's transferred around quite a bit so far in this dynasty, but has unreal accuracy, 99 throw power. He doesn't really have great, stiff arm trucking or strength, but it's good enough. His IQ's through the roof. His elusiveness is great. This is one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen in the game. And like I said, he's transferred around a little bit. Like he's a North Carolina quarterback in real life. Plays for Bill Belichick. But he transferred out of there after not playing his freshman year. Transferred to Eastern Michigan to play. Did all right. It's whatever. Had a pretty good year for Buffalo in 2027. Then he transferred to Michigan to not play. So now he is going to be playing and forced into a starting role for a top 10 team in the country, and we're going to see if it's real. We're going to role play that he was the starter at Michigan and then tore his ACL or something and missed the entire season. He played those first 2 games, wasn't great, and then got hurt in the second game. That's how we're going to, look at that. It's a little bit more fun than he was just ass and couldn't play for Michigan because they don't know how to upgrade players for CPU teams. But Jaden Liggins has been a solid backup for us, but this guy, Quinn Carter, was the number 1 quarterback in the nation last season. 5-star, number 5 or top 5 player in the class, number 1 quarterback, and has elite dev and unbelievable skill caps to get every bit as good, if not better, than what we have in Bryce Baker. Uncapped accuracy, uncapped power, near uncapped IQ, uncapped elusiveness and quickness, and he's already got 93 speed, by the way. Just already has 93 speed. This is an unreal player. He's going to be so fun. I want to get downhill unlocked of him. I've never actually gotten downhill unlocked on a player, on a dual threat like this, but I think we could probably get it unlocked on him. Something tells me. We also have extender to get break sack up. So we need break tackle and break sack to get up. I believe those are both going to be in elusiveness, no? Break tackle, break sack. Yeah, they're both pretty good. And like I said, elusiveness is uncapped. Might be spending quite a bit on that because, well, he can use a little bit of throw power. He can use some accuracy, but they're not bad. So they might be able to just turn this guy into the most fun quarterback to ever have on the channel. We'll see. But at running back, Isaac O'Malley is a redshirt freshman, East-West playmaker, 83 overall. He's got star dev. Didn't play it all for us last year, but he's got near uncapped quickness. We spent quite a bit of his points to just make him a freak, quickness-wise, speed-wise. Got a little bit of elusiveness in there. I'd say he's pretty good. Got great agility and change of direction. His, carrying could certainly use some work. Not the best route runner. We'll go ahead and spin that point to make him a little bit better at running routes, but he's a guy who has, again, just an unlimited potential, super high ceiling. Can he get there, though? We'll see. Frederick Connor, a little bit more of a power back. He played sparingly last season, but he's going to step into a more prominent role as our power back this season, and hopefully he's able to play well in that. And then we brought in Nate Graves of the portal, just as good depth. And we have Tobias Toll, who is just going to develop. He's an athlete receiver. We moved to running back. And now here is the problem with this team. Our best receiver, after having 3 85 plus overall receivers the last 2 seasons, last 3 seasons even, we had, great receivers, each of the last three. Our best receiver this year is 82 overall, redshirt junior Miles Brown. Now, he's pretty good. He'd be a great receiver 3, receiver 4. He's kind of by far our best receiver. And that makes things a little bit awkward. He has good abilities, has, good athleticism. He's a good player, but he's only an 82 overall. We do have this guy, though, Keelan Tolbert. He was one of the best receivers in the country last year. Incredible athlete. Elite dev, 96 speed, got great hands, uncapped route running, uncapped elusiveness. He could be another 99 overall type player. The problem is right now he's a 79, so we got a lot of work to do there. Delonte Hilliman is a fine player, redshirt freshman, a normal dev. He'll play some. Frederick Ryman's just been sitting here slowly developing as a normal dev gadget guy. Jarrett Crouch might end up playing as another redshirt freshman gadget guy and another redshirt freshman route artist. CJ Metzeler, like, these true freshmen might play over Hilliman and Ryman. So we'll see what ends up happening there with our receiving core, but it's not good. And tight end doesn't get much better. Cross Nemo is our starting tight end currently. He's okay, 82 overall, 79 speed, 83 excel. We have not had a good athlete at tight end this entire dynasty so far. Stephon Lemon is a converted receiver, hasn't really seen the field much because he's not that good with normal dev. We did finally get a tight end out of the freshman class, though. Mario Avila could play some. He's a 74 overall, good athlete. I can tell you right now, probably not going to take a redshirt year. He's just going to have to be a rotational guy. Like I said, we're going to have a lot of unproven players starting. Carter Lowe at left tackle. He's an interesting one. So he's one of those guys where we offered him in the portal and he didn't sign with us. He signed with another school, but I guess he didn't sign with that school and he just ended up on our team. I was recruiting him with the intention of moving him to guard, but since he joined our team after the position change window, he's stuck at tackle, but he is going to be our starting right guard. Our starting left tackle is going to be Cordell Bolin. He's a pretty good player, high upside. Jake Rodenhauser's been on the team for a minute. He's fine, good, depth tackle. Braden Florence is solid. Left guard is going to be first time player, first time seeing the field, Kerry Chust's. He's decent, impact dev, solid overall. Center is not going to be Andy Silverthorne. It is actually going to be Connor Slade. He is a true freshman. He's going to be starting up the middle, and you can see he has unreal abilities in star dev. This was one of the athlete agile archetypes. He was also a bust. The busted gym. And you see his platinum, screen enforcer, bronze, quick step, and quick drop. And like I said, star dev, bust. So you think like, okay, well, the bust surely means he's not going to have a good dev trait. You see the star dev. Well, then it definitely means he's going to have bad skill caps. No, he's essentially uncapped. So what does the bust even do? Couldn't tell you because this is one of the best players I've ever seen. I told you guys he was going to be a monster, and he very much is going to be starting at center as a true freshman. And like I said, Carter Lowe going to be starting at right guard for us. Malik Holdman is okay. Chad Sands is okay, but yeah, I think we're going to go with the 86 overall. Got a freshman here who's going to be wearing a red shirt. And then at tackle, Jack Hines returns for his second season as a starter, former portal guy. We have a pass protector, Trey Pierce, who could play some. And then we have another normal dev tackle, Max Clinton. We're going after offensive line pretty hard in the portal or in the high school class once again because, well, we need it. But that's the offense. A lot of unproven players playing. The defense, though, I think, is very legit and deserving of that 96 overall rating. The offense, certainly not. Randall Parrish returns for his now third season on the team. Senior edge rusher, star dev, 94 overall. Incredible athlete. And yeah, he's just great. He's like, we can't even upgrade him like at all because, I mean, we can, but like, we're barely scratching the surface of how good he could be. Just because I've really only upgraded run stopping and power moves, and power moves I didn't even touch last offseason. I got it up to maxed out the season before, or this season. It's like I've spent maybe roughly 40 points on his power moves, and like most of it's gone into run stopping, a little bit into IQ. And we, like I said, just aren't even scratching the surface on how good this player could be. But he's going to be around a 94, 95 overall by the time it's done. Has pocket disruptor and takedown, which are very useful pass rushing abilities. He's had a double-digit sack season for us. He had 14.5 2 years ago. I want to say he was close to like 10 last year, 7.5. So yeah, he's been very good for us. Former TCU guy, I guess. That's where we got him from. But yeah, he's been great for us. Chad Woodfork, going to be another rotational pass rusher because this guy, Desmond Cherry, might be the best player I've ever seen in this game, bar none. 97 overall. And he is a guy who's in the portal all 3 years we've had off seasons. And we've gone after him in all 3. We finally get him this year. And I don't know what the teams he was on were doing because he's another player who, like, we're barely scratching the surface of how good he could actually be. And he's a 97 overall. So this player could be like 150 overall or whatever. Like he's unbelievably good. And he has a platinum pocket disruptor, gold takedown, and workhorse. Doesn't have grip breaker, but we can maybe get that. Probably not, actually, considering we'd have to upgrade strength. But yeah, I'd say he's pretty fucking good. He's, like I said, also been all over the place. Played at Ole Miss, played at Texas A&M, and he was somewhere before that too, I think, wherever he was in real life. Maybe he's an Ole Miss guy in real life. I don't know, but he's really fucking good. Levchik and Robbins are going to be rotational guys. We transferred out a few starting caliber players because we wanted to play a little bit of realism. Like, we had a couple more, like, 85 overall guys who could play, but I wanted to get some of the other dudes on the field. At D-tackle, it's a little bit weak compared to what it's been in the previous years with guys like Kevin Wynn and Bryce Jenkins, but Nick Smith is the guy we moved from edge to the interior. He's near 300 pounds, so it made sense. He's an 89 overall. He's going to be a beast for us rushing the passer, hopefully. JJ Carson's another edge rusher we moved inside, 6'5", 290. He should be fine at D-tackle. Craig Pan's been developing. He might see some playing time this year. Same thing with Ty Cantwell. Really more of a run stopper than anything, but he's a good player. Kevin Tuttle and Jose Wiley, same sort of thing. And then we have a normal dev. 4-star down here, Coco Avilas. We'll see what happens there. Linebackers, okay. Steven Bragg, got him out of the portal just to have a starter at Sam. He's fine. Jackson Forrest, he's been on the team for multiple years. He's made some splash plays here and there. Like, he's done some stuff for us. And I feel like we did this exact same thing last year where the game just, like, didn't upgrade him for whatever reason. So we'll go ahead and upgrade him, Mr. Forrest. He should probably play over Bragg just because he's been here for multiple seasons. And now that they're the same overall, yeah, Jackson Forrest, you have taken the starting Sam linebacker job just because I want to give it to him. That being said, middle linebacker is Dwayne Hua, elite dev, former 4-star. He's turned into a beast. He's up to a 92 overall. He's pretty good. Will is going to be Dwayne the Stock Johnson. So we have Dwayne and Dwayne up the middle as our linebackers. They were great last year. They'll be good this year. Unfortunately, we did find a 6'5" signal caller, and this is the first one I've ever seen have a bad development trait. Cole Ness. He could end up being good. Hopefully his skill caps are decent. They are pretty decent, so he could develop well. We'll see what happens there. Corner is going to be pretty good. Niles Kite, excuse me, got him out of the portal to hopefully start for us. He's up to a 93 overall. He should be good. Aiden Anding's been here for multiple years. He's been a great slot corner for us. Kind of an interception machine. We had a lot of interceptions last year, and he was a big part of that. He'll hopefully continue his run. And then Eric Tongues, another portal guy, can start for us either in the slot or on the boundary. Good player. Love the bump and run archetype, and he's a good one. And then we have a couple of underclassmen here. Austin Hurt's been developing for a couple seasons. He might see the field some this year. Really upgraded his athleticism a lot. Same thing with Brian Brown. Really spent a lot of their upgrades in their athleticism. So when they are full-time starters next year, they will be ready to dominate. They'll probably do something similar with Matthew Weatherly and Desmond Steffen, a couple of 4-stars we got last season. Connor Montgomery, now a true sophomore, is up to a 92 overall. This is one of the most insane players I've ever seen come out of the high school ranks. Like, he's just was basically this good. We upgraded his speed to cap that out, and we upgraded zone coverage a little bit and run support a little bit. He's very, 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 very good. And he came with Platinum Robber, by the way. He had that out of high school, so that's pretty cool. Melo Sneed, solid guy. George Sampson, why do you have all of these points to spend? It was probably like that other dude, the tackle Carter Lowe. Probably like that, where he just chose our team after the fact, but hey, we need depth at safety, so I ain't mad about it. Get his zone coverage up quite a bit. We'll upgrade his run support too, just cause. And in case we ever need a slot corner, we'll throw some man coverage in there. Probably should have looked to get him an ability, but nah, he'll be fine. He's only a junior, so he could start at safety next year for us. Maybe move down the corner. I mean, he could be on the team. He's going to be a great third safety, that's for sure. But we already have good safeties. Tariq Hayer is solid. at strong safety. He's a hybrid guy. He's a senior. And then this guy, Dante Abiamiri, has been solid for us. He's been developing. He's a former athlete thumper linebacker. We moved to safety, and he's just developing incredibly well. 6'2", 250. Coverage specialist, by the way, not even a fucking run support safety, which he is good at. He can certainly do, but he's almost 250 playing safety, which is hilarious. He should probably just play linebacker. And he is listed as one of our sub linebackers, but yeah, he's just really good. He could be great at either position, so yeah. Either way, he's going to be a good player for us. At Podesta, we have a 90 overall kicker. Unfortunately, it's impossible to get kickers drafted, but we have a 90 overall kicker. The game told me I need a kicker, so I signed one out of the portal, and he also ended up being really good. And then we have a good punter as well. This team is elite. This team has all of the makings of a national championship team. On defense, some pieces on offense are really good. Like, we have a great quarterback, but who's he throwing to? Who's he giving the ball to? Who's protecting him? A lot of unproven underclassmen. We'll see if we have what it takes to run the table in the Big 12. Stayed here. We didn't end up winning the conference championship last year. We ran the table in the regular season only to lose the conference championship game to Texas Tech, who I don't know if they're on our schedule this year, but do have a little bit of a fun schedule here as we will play Charlotte week 3 for a rivalry game. Notre Dame in an out-of-conference schedule on the road. Out-of-conference game, rather, on the road. And then we get another out-of-conference game late in the season against Iowa. That one at home, at least. But we do manage to avoid Texas Tech. They've been really good in this dynasty, as has... we get to the conference. I can try to figure out who I'm talking about. It's not going to tell me because we haven't played any games. That's pretty annoying. Texas Tech's been good. Colorado is actually who beat us last year in the conference championship. I lied about Texas Tech. It was Colorado who beat us. BYU's been good. And you can see we have quite a few teams ranked. Like, Colorado's actually really good. So, yeah, we managed to keep the teams somewhat fairly rated. And one way you can do that, I'll go ahead and show you guys. If you didn't know, one of the main reasons why teams overall just shrink is because so many players try to transfer and they don't end up signing anywhere. So one way to help mitigate that is you go into league settings and you come down here and you lower these to 12. I think these are both supposed to be 35, but whatever. Yeah, 12, 35, 35, and you can play with this. You can make them lower or whatever, but it makes fewer players transfer and it makes them, more likely to be retained. So that way you don't have, your Candaces being a 50 overall, which I've seen, teams be that low in overall. So if they can keep their players and actually develop their players, that helps with that. So they need to do some tweaking to the portal so like Big 12 teams don't end up being 50 overalls. That being said, we are ready to play the Judicials. This has become kind of a tradition here in Old Dominion, is beating up the Judicials with the Monarchs. It's like the state versus the crown, essentially, the judges versus the king and the queen. And yeah, we're going to be, I guess, the king because it's monarch. There wouldn't be, the king would still be married, but whatever. Regardless, we got an FCS go week 1. Should be an easy game. I'll go over the recruiting board in a separate clip because I've been recording too long and I need to do stuff. So that being said, let's get into this. Before we hop into the game, we can do a quick rundown of our recruiting class. It's the usual. We're at a point where we can go after a lot of the better players in the country, but we still don't have a ton of hours to work with. So we're picking and choosing where to send more. And obviously over the coming weeks, we will have a lot of these guys fall off of the radar, but yeah, we're doing what we can to stay in some of these races. And really focusing on receiver, as you can imagine, with where we're at in terms of that position. But James Cushenberry could be a monster for us. 94 speed gem, 4-star speedster, could be a beast. Then we also have Frederick Franks, who looks like he could be very good. Contested specialist with great speed. I think we have another contested specialist in here. We need physical route runner. There he is. David Winogo could be a monster. Jeremy Kier is okay. He's unrecruited, so that's why he's still on the board. I'm gonna say he doesn't look like that good, but if he's not gonna be recruited, we'll certainly take a look at him. But what we do need to take a look at is this Judicials team and get a win to open the year here at SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm excited. If you're excited, drop a like, drop a sub. We'll try to get this next episode out for you guys as soon as possible. This is one of the more interesting series we've done. I'm having a ton of fun with it, and I think we might try to extend this one. Usually we do like 5 or 6 years. I feel like this one will go a little bit longer than that, maybe pushing 10. I don't know, we'll see. I'm really enjoying this. We'll see how bored I get once we do get to the point where we're winning natties back to back. I don't think we're good enough this year. I really don't. We do not have the skill position players to truly compete. Now, will we end up winning a lot of regular season games? Probably. Will we end up making the playoffs? Probably. But are we good enough to win a natty with this team? Unless these receivers just end up being unreal, I don't think so. Or Isaac O'Malley just ends up dominating. We'll see what happens there, but he's going to get the carry, and he'll get maybe a couple yards. I think Isaac O'Malley could be one of the better running backs we've ever seen on this channel, which isn't really saying a whole lot, but because we don't really usually have incredible RBs, but he will get the touchdown there. He's not great right now. He's only he's a low 80s overall. He'd be great if we were, you know, in year 2. He'd be a phenomenal player. We're in year 4 at this point. We just haven't been able to land like good players at receiver and tight end in the high school classes. Just haven't been able to get them. They've chosen other schools, except for Keelan Tolbert. He was the first one, and we'll see him hopefully today. We've done horribly at tight end. Like, we haven't signed a single good tight end out of the freshman class. We haven't had any even interested us in the portal. So we've had like low 70 speed player there, really. Isaiah Butler Tanner, he went on to a different school. Yeah, transferred out. Was one of the few guys we lost to the transfer portal instead of just graduation or the draft. He's like, I'm sick of being the scapegoat because I'm slow. Well, just be not slow. Anyway, Dwayne, who a nice play there. Big play, Dwayne. We have big play, Dwayne, and Dwayne the Stock Johnson as our linebackers. I guess just the Stock, because The Rock, his name's Dwayne Stock. Anyway, we're getting the ball ran down our throats by an FCS school. That's probably not a good look. Probably not. I know it's a hot take that yeah, it is accurate though, and the quarterback's gonna get to the edge and into the end zone. Touchdown. Judicials. That just happened. We scored on offense though. Third down alert. I would love to just see what we have in Bryce Baker. Let's let him just rip it. Brown is a slot receiver. Tolbert's gonna be starting on the outside. We have Nemo here. We do cross Nemo. I'm gonna end up calling him Chris a lot because kind of fucking first name is Cross. I don't know, but his name is Cross. Chris Cross. Nice play. We're gonna need Bryce Baker to dominate. If there is Keelan Tolbert, he'll get a catch for a first down. He could be awesome. He will be awesome. It's just he's only pretty good right now. Look at the ball in the slant. Touchdown, Keelan Tolbert. Well, if he's gonna end up playing like that, we might not have to worry about anything. Actually, if he's just gonna be that good. He's gonna be doing stuff like that. But again, this is an FCS school, so it doesn't really count. Oh my God, 99 throw power is ridiculous. Holy shit. That ball flew out of Baker's hand. He's unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, holy open. Stephon Lemon down the field, and he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Stephon Lemon. What a ball by Bryce Baker. And a great route. Receiver convert. He's, you know, been bulking up, but he's still retained a lot of his athleticism at tight end. Stephon Lemon could be good. It's just unfortunately he never had a good development trait, so his ceiling is limited. Baker's gonna roll out and have an easy rushing touchdown. Bryce Baker might have a Heisman type season. He's fast, has 99 throw power that you can feel. Oh my God, like you felt. Like I could just, it feels different having that kind of throw power. JC Evans had like low 90s for the last 3 seasons. Having 99, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, 90s isn't like a huge difference. It's, you know, 93 is good. But on those last 2 throws, you just feel it. And he's a better athlete than Evans as well. I'm excited for Bryce Baker. I just imagine fucking Quinn Carter behind him is potentially better than this. Tolbert drops it. Freshman moment. Not even a red shirt. That is a true freshman. Gonna streak Nemo. Right at the seam. They don't cover him. Touchdown cross Nemo. Let's go. Gotta see what we look like against good teams, though. Got Notre Dame in a few weeks. Some of these in-conference games are gonna be pretty difficult. But right now, we shouldn't really, struggle with this team too much. Shot to the sideline is gonna be out of bounds and incomplete. We'll take that for sure. They got a 3rd and 6. Brown in the slot. Tolbert lined up out wide right. We have Hillman and Nimmo in there as well. We're just gonna take off with Baker. Oh my god. The athleticism is unreal. Holy shit. Oh man. He's already my favorite player we've ever had. He already feels like just next level. Oh my god. I want the rushing touchdown. Baker can't find it. There's a nice little QB wrap. I'll never expect multiple QB runs in a row. We did this bit last year. I'm not doing it again. Maybe I am though. I mean, we should be able to run on this, you would think. Follow the running back. There it is. Bryce Baker touchdown. He's already got the passing touchdowns. Let's get the rushing touchdowns. He's so good. He's just like a different level of athlete compared to JC Evans. And that is no disrespect to JC Evans. He was incredible for us. Developed very well, but Bryce Baker's different, bro. And he started his career in Carolina blue, and he's, going to end it in a similar blue, but with a better school. Carolina's been really good, though. He beat them in the playoffs last year, actually. UNC. So, respect to them, but we are who we are. And that is a very good team now. Again, take this with a grain of salt. FCS school, but that's a pretty good game. 27. Did I say 27 or 22? I can't fucking read the way because of whatever. Anyway, pretty good game. 4 touchdowns, no picks, 300 yards, and then rushing. O'Malley goes 21 of 92, does have a touchdown. Baker goes 9 for 56 and 2 touchdowns on the ground. Brown goes 5 for 79 and a touchdown. Touchdown for Keelan Tolbert and Cross Nemo, and 1 catch for 64 yards and a touchdown for Stefan Lemon. Hillman played a little bit. O'Malley played a little bit. And then blocking, we were fine. Oh, we would hope so. Didn't have any defensive moments, but our defense really popped off. We had a couple, actually. 2 TFLs for Parrish, 1 for a bunch of dudes, 1.5 sacks for Parrish, 1 for Chad Woodfork, 1 for Desmond Cherry, and half for JJ Karstens, and an interception for Niles Kite. We did our defensive carry us, and if Bryce Baker is going to be him, then we do have a chance at winning an Natty. It's just we might have to deal with some very annoying drops and some running backs who might not be able to have great vision or drops. Mostly drops. I'm really worried about drops. Really worried about that. But we do get the win and move on to our first conference game of the season against the Houston Cougars. We'll be on the road. Should be a fun one. We got Houston. They are, like I said, they're one of the lower overall teams in the conference, but I do think their overall will eventually go up if we continue this for a few seasons, because they're able to retain more of their players, and they're not a super highly rated team, but they shouldn't be, they should be the mid 70s. And again, overall, if you don't know how it's calculated by the game, it makes no sense. So if you have like a bunch of like bad players on the end of your roster, it drags down the good players. So usually teams, you can probably add like 6 to 7. Fuck. I was not on purpose, but you can usually add like somewhere between 6 to like 8 or 9 overall to their, you know, actual overall. So they are a better team than it would appear, but we are an actual, well, I don't think we are an actual 96 overall. I don't know how ours is being calculated, because ours is like the opposite, because our offense is objectively not that good. We don't have a single player on offense who, our highest overall player on offense is our quarterback, which is, you know, where you want to be, but you know, he's not a 96 overall, he's only a 94. And we don't have like we don't have any tackle, any offensive lineman who's that highly rated. That's okay. I mean, we're a great offense, but our defense should honestly be higher than a 96. Our defense should be a 99, but whatever. O'Malley gets us the first down, and we do end up scoring off of it. Now Houston on offense are going to work out of empty on a 3rd and 10 late in the first quarter already. What a fantastic game we're seeing here today. Just the second play we've seen, and that is a completion for an easy first down. And just like that, Houston is on the goal line, and the clock's running. Cool. You know, you could have just waited. You could have just waited. All right. I hate that. I hate that. We are forced to sit through that because the game's like, well, like, what if they did get the snap off? It's not possible. Game? I forgot to start Forrest over Bragg, which I guess we should do because of seniority, even though Bragg is like the slightly better player. They're a 3rd linebacker. They're not going to see the field much either way. But we should start the guy who's been here and made plays for us for multiple seasons. And there's a quick slant, wide open touchdown for the Cougars. Okay. Okay. All right, Houston. All right. Don't piss me off. Rifled it in. Baker, good throw. Gets it to Keelan Tolbert for a nice gain. Emphasis on rifles. Bro has a fucking cannon. Get the ball to O'Malley. That's a good run. O'Malley breaks the tackle. Isaac O'Malley into the end zone. Okay. Okay, Isaac. That just sounds like a cop. This sounds like a cop name. I mean, O'Malley, there's definitely an Officer O'Malley in your town. If there's not, then I don't know what to tell you. You're not in a real city. O'Malley is like the quintessential beat cop name. Yeah, there's something else about him that gives cop too, but I'll let you guys figure that out. No. Brown, good catch. Baker on the run, finds Keelan Tolbert. Did slow down a little bit to make the catch. Ball just fucking broke his hands, basically, because damn throw power. Like, oh, shit, that hurt. It's like, oh, never mind, I'm good. We do have Metzelaars playing. We also have the other true freshman moving up on the depth chart a little bit. So we will see like 3 true freshman receivers play quite a bit. Metzelaars, Tolbert, and I forget the other guy's name, but Brown, notably not a true freshman, makes that catch. Gets out of bounds. Miles Brown, good play. Get the ball out quick, cross Nemo. He'll have a first as a timeout by Houston. Why are they calling timeouts, you might wonder? It's a great fucking question. Why are they helping us out? I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you why they're doing us a favor and calling that. Baker rifles the ball, the slant to Tolbert. Can't hold on. God, 99 throw power just feels so different than like 93, 94. That's brain dead. That's just brain dead. There was never anything there. Third and goal from the 3. Nope, from the 9. I can't read. And that's why you don't run play action. Sack by Houston. will be forced to settle for a field goal. Well done. I trust Brian Epinesa to drill this. He's a 90 overall kicker. Got to be the best kicker in the country. Highly doubt any other school has a 90 overall kicker. How do you know it's possible to get kickers that high in overall? Wish they could get drafted. They should be able to. Kickers do get drafted. Especially if you're the 49ers and pick one in the 3rd round. Shout out Jake Moody. Talk about lighting a pick on fire. The 49ers are really good at that. They have their hits in like late rounds, but man, do they just take fucking 3rd round picks and throw them in a wood chipper a lot. Like Fred Warner was a later pick, I think. I'm pretty sure he was. Talanoa Hufanga was a day 3 pick. Not on the team anymore, but was drafted by them. Metzeler is his first catch that we've seen. Let's go. Gonna take off with Baker. He'll get a couple. 11 carries for 31 yards. Could be better. Probably been sacked a few times. I mean, at least once. We'll get a yard. How about not mesh? Thank you. I love mesh, but I don't love it every play. Baker off the back of his line and somehow gets it. I don't know how that works, but Kevin's son injured as he lays there in the sun, basking in his pain. Why did I... Does it sound like a fucking edgy 12-year-old's diary in 2007? Because he was injured. Miles Brown touchdown. Touchdown Miles Brown. He's a new touchdown Trey Brown. Trey Brown, a receiver for us for multiple seasons. Earned the moniker touchdown Trey Brown off his knack to score touchdowns occasionally as a receiver for. That's also just a fun nickname, but doesn't really work as well for Miles Brown because Miles does not start with a T. Little English lesson for you guys there. Little spelling lesson. Baker playing a little bit banged up. We need to be a little bit careful. Don't want him to get injured. That's a pick. That's the second time we tried to throw that play, and the second time it's been intercepted. So we'll probably stop doing that. First this season, but we tried it last season, and it was intercepted. So yeah, we should probably stop calling it. If it's just going to be intercepted every time, but it looks like it could work. It looks intriguing, so I want to try it. And that's what intriguing means. Man, we're going off on the fucking English lessons here today, man. I don't know. Houston, the bastion of literacy for the Republic. Nemo up the seam, for some reason goes down. Had a walk-in touchdown. I guess it technically makes game sense because of the fact that we could just run the clock out, but score the touchdown, bro. You got wide open, you earned it. Good team player, though. Good team player. O'Malley, easy walk-in touchdown for Sheriff O'Malley. I think we should just call him Officer O'Malley. At this point, he's a cop. I mean, look at his beard. That's a cop. That is a fucking cop if I've ever seen one. That is a rookie beat cop who is like the main character of the TV show that has to deal with the annoying grizzled old veteran who has funny one-liners. That is who Isaac O'Malley is. It's going to be on the USA Network. It's going to run for like 2 seasons and then get canceled and be good, or it's going to be bad and get like 12 seasons and no one's going to care. That's just how these things work. Looked like a catch, but it wasn't, thankfully. Should be your final, and it is. 38-15 is your final here in Houston. Another good game from Bryce Baker. Wish we didn't have the interception. That might, you know, harm the Heisman chances a little bit. Also didn't have a rushing touchdown today, but I guess it could have. I don't think he did though. That should have been another passing touchdown, but Nemo decided to be a good sport and not score. Gotta teach him to be a bad sportsmanship. We gotta get that touchdown. We gotta get those numbers up. Oh, Achilles Smith Jr. Still the Houston quarterback. You bitch. You fool. If you don't know, in the first episode, we went after Achilles Smith and JC Evans. Achilles Smith chose Houston, and that is not the second time we've beaten him. Should have came here, man. You could be in the NFL right now. But instead, you're getting beat by Bryce Baker. He did have a rushing touchdown today, by the way. 237 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. There's the rushing touchdown, 15 of 58. 22 for 143 and 2 touchdowns for Officer O'Malley. Handful of other dudes with the carry. Cross Nimmo, 5 for 66, 5 for 79, and 2 touchdowns for Miles Brown. O'Malley was pretty good. Metzelars, 3 for 38. Olbert, 3 for 33. Jarek Church had a catch. They give up a couple of sacks. That'll happen. That'll happen. Bolin, just his second game. Low, not a guard, but playing guard. He is a guard. TFLs, 4 for Randall Parrish, 3 for Desmond Cherry, 2 for Pan, Karstens, and Hua, and 1 for some other dudes, Anding and Smith. 2 sacks for Desmond Cherry, 1.5 for Randall Parrish, half for Anding, Karstens, and Hua. And then we also had no interceptions, but Desmond Cherry, if he doesn't have close to 20 sacks, then consider this a failed season. Because he should dominate. He should be by far the sack leader in the country. So, do it. Please. It's now the second time, by the way, that we scheduled a rivalry game for week 3 and don't have any visits for it. Because we can't fucking get our opponent to, like, have availability later in the year. So, we're just playing Charlotte week 3 for no real reason. That's fun. This borderline feels like a game we don't even need to play, but we're going to, simply because, well, I don't want to skip a game, but I mean, would you guys be mad if we didn't watch this? What will certainly be a slaughter, like definitely, right? We're totally just gonna blow this game out, right? Totally. Definitely. Yep. We got this, boys. We got this. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Dude, I love these uniforms. These are so sick. They're so sick. Let's do it, though. Let's do it. Ooh. Well, I don't like that. I don't like starting out on defense. I'll tell you that for free. Okay, Charlotte. Okay, Niners. I see you. I mean, wow, okay. Bro just took a hit and threw off whoever it was. All right. 2nd and 1 for Charlotte from the 2. And that's a spin into the end zone, touchdown, Niners. Okay, well. They might be onto something, man. Okay. I see y'all. They came to play. I was talking shit. I'm going to continue to do it, but you've earned at least a little bit of respect. Tolbert, good out route, first down. Let's go. Into the red zone now for us. We're inside the 10. Who wants to get open? How about Miles Brown underneath, diving into the end zone, touchdown Miles Brown. I wasn't even trying to do the nickname thing. I was just making the call. But, yeah. Walking Brown, do for you. Score a touchdown. Here's Officer O'Malley getting a carry. 4th and 1. Let's say, hopefully we stay on the field here. Game did not let us stay on the field. I should have just taken the drive like I wanted to, or taken control like I wanted to. Let's not run Tampa 2. That is a great way to get beat down the middle. 3rd and 7. How about a Dwayne Hua user pick? It won't happen, but it'd be cool. Almost got there. I tried. But Charlotte is playing well. Can't take that away from them. They've stopped us. Their offense is playing great, apparently. Man in motion. QB ends up keeping it and gets brought down. Let's go. Good run defense. Niles Kite. Miles Brown and Niles Kite. I'm going to end up calling him Miles Knight at some point, certainly. There's good pressure off the edge. Let's go. JJ Karstens. Actually up the middle. His 2nd of the day. He's our rush DT. He's a freak. 3rd and 19. One more stop. Let's do it. The rollout. And there's good pressure. It's going to be Randall Parrish this time. And we drove them back to 4th and 26 out of field goal range from the 32. They're punting from the 32-yard line. Okay. Also, you could have just kicked it to the other sideline. Would have been a much shorter kick, but you do you, boo-boo. We can't score. Back on defense, going to be a 3rd and 7 again. I mean, I was talking shit. Charlotte came to play. Clearly. More pressure up the middle. Karstens again, his 3rd of the half. Have yourself a game, JJ Karstens. Now we finally get take over on offense, and we need to get into the end zone. We do not want to go into the locker room tied with Charlotte as a top 10 school. That's not a good look. Nemo can't hold on. Okay. This becomes the problem where if, like, Charlotte, they're not a great team, but their defense might be good enough to hang with our, less than stellar cast of pass catchers. And especially if our offensive line is going to get beat before anyone even gets down the field. 3rd and 21. Gonna step up with Baker. Can't get past that linebacker. And we'll punt. Fucking great defense by Charlotte. What can I say, man? They're playing just better than us right now. They have our number. Fuck. Trusted man coverage going down the field into double coverage. Knocked away, incomplete. Now to the 3rd quarter. Charlotte still driving, but we are. I lied. All right, 3rd and 1. We give the ball to Officer O'Malley. See if he can make something happen. See, how about we keep the drive alive there? 3rd and 10. Metzelars gets behind the defense. And he'll find the end zone. CJ Metzelars with the touchdown. And we got a couple true freshmen playing, and he makes a big play there. I mean, hey, that's a good play. I just wanted to show you his name, Metzelars, so if you missed it earlier, you're like, what the fuck is he saying? I'm saying that. It's got to be how it's pronounced, surely. It's pronounced like it's spelled. Most things are. Actually, that's, I don't know, maybe not true. Good tackle. This quarterback's played well. Reach was his last name. Ron something. Saw that part. Stephen Bragg, huge hit in the hole. Big play. Actually got to use a hit stick on a running back. That's the first time that's probably ever happened, and I actually didn't miss. You be thinking about rolling out. He's under all sorts of pressure. Hua comes in and cleans it up. Our 6th sack of the day, and their running back injured on the play. Malachi Fannin Render, unfortunately, needs some aid rendered to his knee. What a bar. Okay, kick a field goal, make it a 4-point lead. I'll say I would love to play either side of the ball. We do get in on offense though. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. About halfway through the 4th quarter. Get the ball out quick. Nemo hurdles the man and then gets upended after the fact. Oh my god, his knees are dust. Someone check on my mans. We're down to the 2-yard line. Get that out quick to Miles Brown. Once again for the touchdown. At least his 2nd of the day. Did he score the... No, Metzeler scored the other one. I'm stupid. That makes it 21-10 with time now winding down. Officially over halfway through the quarter. Pass complete for a first. And more defense. 4th and 1 now from midfield-ish. They're throwing for it. Someone get there. Randall Parrish, another sack. Our edge rushers kind of dominated this one. Our D-line in general. Respect. Baker drops back to pass again. Has Miles Brown down inside the 5. As rain is pouring here in Norfolk. Looking for yet another win on the season. Are your Monarchs might keep this with Bryce Baker. Keep his rushing touchdown streak alive, potentially. Down to the 1-yard line. How about a little QB sneak to try to get into the end zone? Works. Bryce Baker touchdown. Just cause I want him to have a lot of rushing touchdowns. Does that really count? Oh no, that's Jalen Hurts. If the sneak on the goal line counts. Down the field, knocked away. And that should just about end your ball game. It does. 28-10 is the final as we get another win in our rivalry against Charlotte. We now have 6 series wins. Baker, another 4 touchdown day. Didn't have his best game in terms of passing the ball, at least in terms of volume, but did have multiple touchdowns, which we'll take. We'll certainly take it. And overall, I'm excited to see the defensive numbers. 15 of 21, 173 touchdowns, no picks for Baker. O'Malley goes over 100 again. Officer O'Malley having himself a pretty good season. 7 for 71 and 2 touchdowns for Miles Brown. Touchdown for CJ Metzelars. Tolbert, Nimmo, and O'Malley at least attempted to help. 2 sacks allowed by Jack Hines. The one guy who's been here for multiple seasons is the worst offensive lineman. Checks out. 4 TFLs for Karstens, 2 for Parrish and Smith, 1 for some other dudes. 3 sacks for Karstens, 2 for Parrish. Oh god. 1 for Desmond Cherry, Dwayne Hua, and Nick Smith. No picks. That was weird. My throat just stopped working. Pause. That was crazy. That was a crazy sentence, but that was weird. I can't speak. Oh god. 3-0. We move on to week 4. I think this is Kansas. Whoa! That got committed super early in the cycle. Well, he wanted to go to Georgia, and David Winogo is gone. He is one of the receivers on our board I wanted more than the others, so that fucking sucks. Oh, gives us hours back if nothing else. That's cool. Here goes nothing, boys. Kansas undefeated on the regular season currently. They're 3-0. Respectable team. But we beat respectable teams. We ain't worried about respectable. We need you to be good before we, you know, consider you a challenge. I don't know why I'm talking shit. Did we not learn from last week where Charlotte hung with us for most of the game? Gotta stop talking shit for no reason. We gotta have a reason to talk our shit. And right now, that reason is, well, we're just a really good team. So we're going to hopefully win again, continue our winning ways against a good Kansas team. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. Here goes nothing. First play of the game is going to be a 3rd and 7 handoff. I think we're fine. I could do shit like that on 1st and 10. Or 3rd and 7. What did I say? First and I was reading R down in distance. They're going to do shit like that on 3rd down then. I'm not scared of them. Let's see what Officer O'Malley can do with a carry. I mean, we made that guy miss 11. Made the guy flying in off the edge miss, but kind of got brought down by the guys there by the tackle. Baker going to step up. And that guy just had eyes in the back of his head, knew Baker was running. I mean, one of his teammates probably called it out, but still. Kind of insane that he just flips his entire body around and just knows exactly where the quarterback is, but is also playing perfect man coverage. So I might even call that just a smidge superhuman. I don't know, maybe. Nemo drops an easy one. Really can't be afforded too many of those easy ones, man. You gotta reel those in. We'll try them again. That play is broken, like broken when you have a good athlete at side head to just run past usually a linebacker in one-on-one coverage. But we have not had fast tight ends to this point of the series. Nemo, though, does get us a big first down there, which is weird because typically in these series, tight end is a strength for us. We haven't really been able to even get like blocking tight ends. We haven't had like good ones to go after. Like tight end has been just bad this entire time, pretty much. Like we've had playmakers, we've had okay players, we've had decent production. We haven't had that dude yet. When typically we're like a tight end factory in my series because I love throwing to the tight end. Baker, good patience in the pocket. Hits Tolbert in the hands, but he can't reel it in. And Officer O'Malley injured. Looks like his arm holding his shoulder, his wrist, something. That's not the part of the body you want to see injured on a running back. I mean, you don't want to see any part of the running back injured or any part of anybody injured, but arms are pretty important. Are they more important than legs for a running back? I mean, maybe. He'll be fine. It's a bruised hand. We'll give Frederick Connor some carries. We're going to go for it on 4th and 3, though. The game agrees. We could run with Frederick Connor, but they do have a lot of dudes in the box, so we're not going to. We'll go to Miles Brown. He'll make the catch. Makes a man miss and gets down to around the 20. Call to 21. Good play. And Officer O'Malley back in the game. He's all right, Frederick, you can have your carry, but I'm the sheriff here. There's only room for one sheriff in this town, and it's Officer O'Malley. He makes a nice play there. Gets us inside the 10-yard line. And we'll see if he can continue his hot streak. And he will. Officer O'Malley, touchdown. People are going to start thinking his first name is actually Officer. That's what we want. Can't get the snap off. Annoying. Just a little bit of a sense of urgency there might have been nice, just so we don't have to have the inconvenience of seeing all of this. Thank you. All right. 3rd and 7, though. Gives Stephon Lemon a shot. Not a great look. Oh, they gave us the... They told us to go for it. I just assumed it would be a field goal attempt, and I don't like doing field goals. That being said, we did not score there. And it's 7-0. Kansas driving again. Pass complete for a first. Broken tackle. Eric Armstrong, nice play. More 3rd down defense. This time a 3rd and 10. That is a big man in the slot at tight end. That platinum takeoff? For a tight end? Well, now, hold on. Now, hold on just a second. You don't have that and have me not check it out. Is quick drop? Okay. It certainly didn't look like it to me. That was weird. Main Gooch with the catch, by the way. Shout out to the Gooch. Also, their quarterback was like, what? It was a 75 overall. Making plays happen. What can you say? Run, spin move. We're going to say whoever that was got tripped to cover for the fact that they just ate shit trying to tackle that guy. 2nd and 1 from the 1, and that'll be a touchdown for Kansas. Our run defense is never good. It is impossible to stop the CPU on the goal line. Just truly. Because they are driving. Once again in the red zone. With under a minute to go in the half. Quick pass, incomplete. Yeah, Bryce, we need you to be better, dude. We just simply need Bryce to be better. 8 of 15. Getting outplayed by a 75 overall. When he's looks a 20 overall better. QB keeps it, and that'll be a touchdown. Now we saved the touchdown, but that's what I'm talking about, man. Run defense is impossible. Like, just truly not possible in this video game. It is possible, but we're not good at it, I guess. Who can't tackle? It's a 92 overall linebacker, by the way. Just can't make that play. They're out of empty. We're gonna play the pass. Then we get to the QB. There we go. Randall Parrish apparently already has 3 sacks in the first half. What the fuck? I mean, okay, Randall. I see you, bro. How about make it 4? That kind of works as a screen. He just has like natural blockers out in front on the drag. But thankfully, they don't have enough to get to the end zone. Probably could have, you know, just let the clock run and maybe we would have gotten lucky and the clock would have ran out before that kick got off, but I'd rather try to ice them. Works to perfection. And it's not just because the game is dog shit. And it's impossible for the CPU to make kicks inside the 10-yard line. Nope, definitely not because of that. Has nothing to do with it. I don't know what you're talking about. We threw an interception. Oh, there goes Bryce's Heisman hopes. I would say it'd be great if we could get an offensive moment too. That'd be fucking phenomenal. Or if Hua could like see the ball. Touchdown, Kansas. Some offense. Took you long enough. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Probably don't want to go for it's here. Probably don't even want to go with that. We're just going to run the ball. I don't like any of these play calls. That was so weird. Okay. I don't know what the fuck happened there. With Stephon Lemon underneath. He'll get 9. And this is kind of the problem with this team is our offense is struggling. If Bryce Baker isn't making plays and making guys better, then, well, there's not a whole lot here. But Miles Brown with one of the most insane routes I've ever seen. Just absolutely destroyed his man off the line. Ties the game. We're back on offense. All right, we got to just settle in. Play our game. We're better than this team. Baker tried to run for it. Gets caught from behind. I would have liked to stay on the field there, but the game did not want me to. That's cool. Come on, Bryce, please hurry, dude. Fuck. Holy shit. Why are you taking 15 seconds to get to the fucking line? Good Lord, man. Also, why does the game love to drop you in with less than 10 seconds on a running clock? It's so fucking stupid. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. You couldn't tell. Because you could never actually get your quarterback to have any sense of urgency. I would like to snap the ball. Even though, you know, it's technically better to get to the fourth quarter because you're taking a time off the clock and you're about to score, so it means there's less time for the other team to score. I want to do it for convenience. I value convenience over analytics in a video game. Anyway, cross demo touchdown. Almost got him Chris again. Chris Cross. Motherfucker just scored a touchdown on your boss. There's something there. All right. Got to keep him out of the end zone. Stadium Pulse is going crazy. You'd think we'd be ranked at some point in that. Well, that was embarrassing. That was Niles Kite, our best corner, getting absolutely embarrassed. Good tackle. 2nd and 9. Can he contain the QB? 2nd and 9. Another run. Quick throw. Completes. Tackle made right before the 2-minute timeout. Snap the ball before it, please. For convenience. Of course they don't. 3rd and 3. Keep them out of the end zone here. There's a slant. It's stick. We got it all covered. And the QB gets brought down from behind by Desmond Cherry. I believe that's who that was. Great play, whoever it was, though. 4th and 2. Do that again, boys. Let's go. Read option. QB keeps it, throws the man off. Doesn't get the first. That was crazy. The QB almost made a phenomenal play, but thankfully Niles Kite makes up for the pass he gave up earlier, catch he gave up earlier, and tackles the QB short of the line to gain. And I'm going to take over here because I want to run the clock out. The CPU would not be able to do it, and I want to be able to do it. So I am taking over this drive. Kansas does call their final timeout. First down ends it. There'll be virtually no time left regardless, but if we could just end the game, we should just end the game. And Officer O'Malley does just that. Don't know why we're not getting the QB kneel, but you know what? We're not going to hurt Bryce Baker's rushing stats by doing it. He's done that enough today. Ooh, Isaac O'Malley needs 5 more yards to go over 100 again. Well, I want that. And we'll get it. Officer O'Malley over 100 for the 3rd straight game. And now it wants to let us kneel the ball. That's toxic. Why did I do that? I just made my own QB's stats worse. Kneel should specifically not count for negative yards or a rush attempt. It just simply should not count. Imagine the fucking implications that would have on betting markets, though. Because over under QB rush attempts is a thing. And I got cucked by it once. I bet the under on Jared Goff. 2.5 rushing attempts. You want to guess what his 3rd attempt of the game was? Yeah. It was a kneel. And I lost that. Anyway, Bryce Baker goes for 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Rushing, O'Malley goes over 100 and a touchdown. Baker was solid. Receiving, it was okay. Tolbert, his best game of the season, 5 for 82. 5 for 60 and a touchdown for Nimmo. Touchdown for Miles Brown. Lemon was pretty good. O-line didn't give up a sack for the first time this year. And Randall Parrish decided he wanted to go nuclear today with 3 TFLs and 3 sacks. 2 and 1 for Desmond Cherry. And then a TFL for Nick Smith, who did get hurt. That's unfortunate. And we had a pick for Dwayne Hua. That's Nua. I hate myself. That was kind of funny. Sort of. Not really. I snapped weird and like thought I broke my thumb for like a half a second. I am the only motherfucker on the planet who could break his finger or break his thumb trying to snap. It's because like my middle finger pushed it, like bent it. Like my thumb can like pop out. And I have like a weird like lot of, I wouldn't call myself double jointed, but my thumb can pop weird. My shoulder pops weird a lot. Like I can pop both of my shoulders like definitely out of socket, but not like hurting. I don't know. It's weird. We have visits this week, and all three of them are for players that are currently in second place. Well, that's not good. Well, maybe it is good because that means we'll, you know, jump whoever's ahead of us and maybe get their commitments. That'd be great. We have a tackle, corner, and a safety all on for this one. And it'll be against Utah, who was a same tier opponent when we scheduled these visits. That's the only reason I scheduled them for this week instead of against Kansas, who was a lower tier opponent. And yep, they are now a lower tier opponent. That's so fucking cool. I love that. Week 5 against Old Dominion. We have a corner, a safety, and a tackle visiting for this one. So somewhat important game. Let's go. Do we have just the regular blue helmets? Let's go with a blue out. Sure. That makes sense. I mean, this is a game we obviously want to win. First one of the season that I would say matters more than others. And I think we are obviously a better team. That shouldn't be really a question at this point. We're going to be a higher rated team than everyone we play this year. Except for maybe Notre Dame. But that's not the issue at the moment. The issue at hand is getting these players to commit. I don't think we're going to end up getting the tackle because he really wants to go to Alabama. And unfortunately for us, they have a bye this week. So we can't like get the win plus them losing potentially to like help us out. So there's a very real chance we're just setting him up for Alabama to win his recruitment, but we should be able to get both of the DBs, I would think. We'll just easily jump whoever's ahead of us. As O'Malley can't really get a whole lot going right now. He's banged up a little bit. We'll see some Frederick Connor. He'll get the handoff and the first down. Helping out his fallen comrade, Officer O'Malley. His brother in blue, if you will. I tried to throw the outs, and Bryce is like, nah, he's not going to do it. There's the handoff instead. Sometimes it'd be like that. We'll go to Miles Brown under... No, we won't. Yeah, I agree, Bryce. That's trash. Get it out of here. Okay. Block in. Baker. Lock in again, his ass planted in the ground because wasn't a whole lot of blocking going on there. We do get the field goal, go up 3-0. Defense gets a stop. Offense looking to drive back down the field. Connor still the running back. We'll hit Nemo on the drag. Clear out for him with the verts and then just throw underneath. It's one of my favorite forms of offense. I love a good old throw underneath. You couldn't tell by how I do it pretty much every play. Get it out quick. Brown actually holds on. There we go. So, you know, that looked like the Bryce Baker we're used to, where he just rips a fucking ball right up the seam. And it's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, Officer O'Malley's back and into the end zone. What a beautiful man. Touchdown. I mean, he's... I wouldn't say beautiful, but he's a beautiful bastard for that touchdown. What is happening? I also have silver shifty now, which is new. Makes use of it there. Makes that idiot touch turf. You give me a QB run, I have to. Just have to. It's who I am as a person. Baker gets a couple. I was just like a power running quarterback option instead of just dual threat. It's like the power spread, but I wish like I could fucking just have like insanely high trucking, which I guess you could, but kind of hard to upgrade. Go back to Officer O'Malley. He'll get a few. Officer O'Malley might be my favorite nickname I've ever given a player. It's just so perfectly fitting for what he looks like as a human being. Touchdown, Stephon Lemon. When life gives you lemons. Easy for me to say. When life gives you lemons, score touchdowns. 4th and inches, we're run committing. If they throw over the top, then fuck me. The pitch. Hold call on 4th and inches. Randall Parrish all over it. Not exactly the play call I would have gone for in that scenario. But that's why I'm not the coach of the Utes. Oh my goodness. Our jukes are on point today. Big play there by Miles Brown. 3rd and 10. Pretty annoying. Wilbert was open, but the corner came down and defended that instead of running with Miles Brown, who was wide open. But after the ball came out, nothing I could really do about it. Get the field goal and the ball back. Well, hell yeah. I don't even know what that was. Like, I don't even have an explanation for that one. Just get the ball to Officer O'Malley. Officer Isaac O'Malley into the end zone. When in doubt, just give it to the cop. Have the ball right back off the turnover. Defense showing up and showing out. Cross Nemo. He just doesn't have it. He's just not him. Nemo is simply not him. He's not himo. Nemo is not himo. I hate everything about me. Can we get that by the linebacker? Yes, we can. CJ Metzelar's touchdown. That's a big one. That's a pretty big one. 34-7. I didn't really expect this to turn into a blowout, but here we are. This was a pretty close game, and, well, now it's not. I mean, I guess. 37-7. Still on offense. Our defense is shutting down this Utah offense. Nemo first down. Apparently has sure hands. I don't know if I would agree with that sentiment, but he has the ability. You can't take away the fact he does have the ability. Even if he might have the actual characteristic. Not really Miles Brown's game. 40-7. If this gets close, we can, worry about that, but I don't think it will. 43-7. 43-10 is going to be your final as we put a beat down on the Utes to improve the 5-0 on the year. But big win for multiple reasons. Obviously, the recruits on campus, which we've talked about ad nauseum, but next week we get a real, true, insane challenge as we'll be headed to fucking South Bend, I think. Wherever Notre Dame is. I think it's South Bend. I want to say like West Fork or something, but that's just not what that is. I wanted to say West Lafayette. I think that's Purdue, maybe. I don't fucking know. Regardless, we're playing Notre Dame next week. Good game from Baker, sort of. He was pretty inaccurate, but 2 touchdowns for O'Malley on under 100 yards. You bum. Fucking pig, can't even get over 100. Lazy prick, probably too busy eating donuts, am I right? Anyway, 6 for 72 for Cross Nemo. Good game for O'Malley receiving. He went over 100 if you count receiving yards. All right, that makes up for it. Metzelar's with a touchdown and a touchdown for Stephon Lemon. O-line continues to do their thing. And then defensively, we had only a few TFLs today. 5 to be exact, and half a sack for Hua and Desmond Cherry. He continues to dominate. We did have 3 interceptions. Niles Kite, Dwayne the Stock Johnson, and Eric Tongues, all with interceptions here today. That'll do. 3 picks will certainly get the job done. Get a handful of XP there, and most important thing that we can get is recruits. Because we have a big time corner that was in that visit. He did not commit. Shaq Grimm still mulling it over. We don't like that. We don't like that, especially when fucking Oklahoma is right there. Paul Brent's is third. He's into his top 3. Zach Bryant was a safety on campus. He's looking good. Top 5 on Frederick Franks. Top 5 on John Ringo. Top 5 on the tight end. I mean, this is getting interesting, man. This is starting to get interesting, and not in the good way. Notre Dame is 2-3 and still ranked. All right. If we had 3 losses, we wouldn't sniff being ranked. Fucking independent privilege, if you ask me. Whatever, bro. Whatever. All right, here goes nothing, boys. The biggest game of the year. We got Notre Dame on the road. They are 2-3, but something tells me they're a little bit better than that record would indicate. I don't know. Just I have a strong hunch. Strong hunch they're a little bit better than their record would indicate. So that being said, can we pull this one out of our booty? Notre Dame Irish, the Fighting Irish. They're playing like a champion today. Specifically today. Not, any other day. Just this one. Today. They're playing like champions. All right, that being said, though, it's going to be a tough one. Why do I keep saying that being said? I don't know. Probably because I'm stupid and can't formulate sentences. We threw a pick. We threw a pick. Bryce Baker has already been intercepted. Early, this is probably the toughest game we've ever played in this series. So first, huge road game against a really good team. A lot of our big games last year were neutral site or at home. But this is where we find out if we're actually one of the big dogs. Notre Dame on the road. They are 2-3. Not off to the best start, but they're still playing for something. They're playing for any chance to keep their season alive. Can a 3-loss team make it into the playoffs? You would like to think no. But then again, this is a video game. And anything is possible. Can we get to the quarterback? No. Delivers a strike for the first down. Eugene Hilton Jr. T.Y. Hilton's son, still in college and making that play there for a first down. Makes it first and goal from the 2. Gonna be another handoff, broken tackle into the end zone, touchdown Notre Dame. They strike first, and Lenny there is doing a little jig. His name is definitely Lenny. It's not. It is now. All right, ball in midfield. Got to answer. Gonna be Officer O'Malley getting the carry. It's a nice couple of blocks from 66. Is that the true freshman Slade? Believe so. Yes, it is. What a play by the true freshman on that last run. We have another 3rd and 10, though, on this one. Nimmo has the separation and actually catches the ball for once. Good throw by Baker to get it out. Was a little bit risky. Just based on the coverage. Or, not the coverage, the pressure getting in. But we got it there. And how about Officer O'Malley? He's untackleable. They can't get to him. Touchdown, Isaac O'Malley, whose legal first name is, in fact, Officer. Officer Isaac O'Malley. 3rd and 20 for the Notre Dame. We're just going to back up. I said the Notre Dame. I was going to say the Irish, or the Fighting Irish, but I said the Notre Dame instead. And that is instant pressure. Jose Wiley doesn't play a whole lot, but makes a huge play there. That came out of nowhere. All right, we'll take it. Huge play. And we're still on defense, though, so our offense not able to take advantage. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Fighting Irish. Got it right that time. I listen to a lot of like Irish folk and jig music while I am playing this series. Like right now, I'm listening to a band that sings sea shanties. It's fantastic. Fucking love it. Irish music is the shit. Shout out to Irish. Not Jeremiah Love into the end zone. That was just an insane play. Our defense was totally lost on that. I'll make it 14-7, pending the PAT. Cameron Everett, player we went after in the portal, making us pay for it. That touchdown. They want to go for around 4th and inches. Well, it's 4th and inches, so we are going to go for it. I don't care if we're on the wrong 42. We're not kicking the ball. Why are we calling a timeout there? Great question. It's a very good question. There's Officer O'Malley with a big time run. Isn't it 4 for 41? He's having a pretty good game. He's having quite a big performance here. 3rd and 3. That's open. Gonna be Tolbert. He's got electric speed. Keelan Tolbert. Foot race into the end zone. Touchdown, Keelan Tolbert. Ties it up. What a play. A true freshman with a huge touchdown. On the road. Hostile environment makes a big play. CJ Metzelaars with that catch and another first down. I mean, we're moving the ball quite well here today. No complaints about that. Get that out quick. It's complete to our tight end. Cross Nemo. Do I dare trust the wide receiver screen? Probably not. I'm still going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Jarek Church. Another true freshman. Can't quite make much more than that happen. You know, it's not a loss, and that's a good thing. O'Malley. He's a fighting Irishman. Good run. It should be a run. It is. Not. Okay. 2nd goal. I mean, that's insane how just bumped we were. We were just simply not allowed to run routes there. That was crazy. 3rd and goal. Well, that was crazy. He caught it and then immediately dropped it. Anyway, cross demo touchdown. 21-14. We can get a stop here. That'd be big. This is momentum shifter here if we can get off the field. Slant, open, first down. You hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Notre Dame ties the game. And I believe we threw another interception for Bryce Baker. He's getting a little bit flustered here today. Throw open. Yeah, 2 touchdowns for Baker, but I believe also 2 picks. I mean, that's excellent coverage, but left a flat open. First down. Jack Larson. Jack Larson sounds like Isaac O'Malley's boss at the PD. Should have been a sack as the pocket completely collapsed around the Notre Dame quarterback, but he was able to get the throw away. Still the first half. High scoring game. Open in the end zone, touchdown. Notre Dame. We got a minute to score. Can we do it? Guess we'll find out. We have a step with our guy Tolbert. He catches it. Oh my God, Keelan Tolbert. What a play by the true freshman. Had to step down the field. Baker trusts him, and we get a good result out of it. What a play by Keelan Tolbert. O'Malley in motion. He'll get the opportunity. First down. Officer O'Malley. I don't know what the play is. We'll switch it up. Press the wrong button. I was looking at the left side of the screen for the Y play call, which I wanted to run, and I pressed X. Because I am a buffoon. Gonna keep it with Baker. He is going to get in. Question mark? Gets the ball across the plane, and that's a touchdown for Bryce Baker. Hitting him with a step back. Notably left-handed step back, I guess. He shoots the basketball left-handed. We got a safety in there somehow. It's 30-28 now. And we got a 3rd and 1 from midfield. O'Malley makes a man miss. First down, Officer O'Malley. 9 for 55. Having himself a pretty good game against what is probably a very good defense. They're pressing Brown. We might just try him. Just see what happens. We don't have it, but we do have that Stephon Lemon. That was not Stephon Lemon. That was notably a white man. CJ Metzelars. Okay, how about instead of me kicking the field goal game, we skip the moment so you do it for me. 33-28. Thank you. It took like 4 different presses of buttons to make that happen. They're going for it on 4th and 3 from midfield. Respect. We'll see if they can get it. They're going to run it. And Everett has a big gain down the sideline. Cam Everett, 14 for 55. Most of those have come in chunks. We are only up by 5, so a touchdown will give them a 2-point lead. But that will then mean a field goal will give us the lead back. They were right at me and just didn't react. Gonna call him down with the 1. That was weird. Oh, see how they score this touchdown. Gonna be a jet sweep. Touchdown, Notre Dame. 35-33 pending the PAT. They could have gone for 2, I guess. Which they did and did not get it. 35-34 with 6 minutes to go. We have the ball in 3rd and 8 around midfield. That's open. Metzelars. He might just be him. Now 2nd and 1. Touchdown here would be huge and put us up 8. Field goal puts us up 4, which means they would need a touchdown. So either way, we're going up by we're making a field goal irrelevant for their offense, assuming we get points, which almost wasn't a guarantee. So I think we do just take the field goal, and since it's very important, I will actually kick it. See what our kicker can do. Brian Epinesa. They must have some sort of crazy ability going on because I can't see anything. I think we nailed it. We did. That's massive. 36-34. Nope. 30. Yeah, no, it is 36-34. So I completely lied about the irrelevant thing. I guess I was looking at. I don't know what math I was doing, but that was not. It was not good math. That's for certain. My bad. I just don't know what I was counting. Did I think I had 34 and we were going up by even more? I think that's probably what I thought. I thought we were winning, which was incorrect. And that's a read option caper by their quarterback. Fake jet pass powered even, which I want that play. A fake on the jet sweep and my quarterback runs it up the gut. That's exactly the kind of play we need for Bryce Baker. Decent run there. 2nd and 8. Come on, someone get there. Good play. Huge play. We pressured the QB, tries to throw to the flat, but we were all over it. Dwayne the Stock Johnson with pressure. I didn't see who 24 was. That's Hayer, our starting strong safety, making that play in coverage. Now 3rd and 15 for Notre Dame. Going to the end zone. Incomplete. And that will make it a field goal attempt for the lead for Notre Dame. They're up by 1. 3.5 minutes to go. Legacy drive for Bryce Baker. Looks like his shoulder might be bothering him a little bit. Hopefully it's no big deal. Miles Brown with just a weird animation. Oh, it's third down, because I guess we hop into the start of the drive on second down now. I guess the drive start on second. That's fun. 3rd and 6. They're pressing Tolbert again. I would not mind just taking the shot. They cover it this time. That's bad offense. Bad offense. Really, 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 really bad offense. What am I doing? Trying to lose. I'll play third downs. I don't play the whole drive because bad things happen when you play the whole drive. 3rd and 7. I don't know if we run or pass commit here. We can't stop the clock. It is a throw stock. Almost gets there, but it's a lob up into the end zone. Need that to be picked off. We had 26 seconds to get to the end zone. Touchdown won't do anything for us, or rather a field goal won't do anything for us. We need a touchdown. They are playing prevents, which typically just prevents wins. We can go over the middle at least once. We'll take the yardage there. Hurry up to the line. Hurry up to the line. Hurry up to the line. I'm spamming Y. I am spamming Y. Thank you. Took you long enough. Hurry up. Clock stops momentarily while the ball is spotted. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. Thank you. Don't know how much more I have to press the button. Ah, fuck. That's game. I was trying to get out of bounds. Last play of the game. Tried to get out of bounds. Didn't have the timing. And that'll be the game. I thought I'd be able to... I thought no one would be covering the drag there, so we could just take it up and across the field and, you know, run it diagonally out of bounds. I thought we'd have a little bit more running room there. We did not. And Blake Hebert. Blake Hebert. Notre Dame QB gets the job done and wins player of the game. That's a rare loss. That is a very, 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 very rare loss for us. Blake Hebert had a good game, though. Can't complain. He played well. Bryce Baker, the 2 interceptions were ultimately the difference in the game. Put up a lot of yards, had 2 touchdowns. O'Malley probably should have gotten the ball more, 6.1 yards per carry. Metzelaars had a big game, 6 for 74. Same stat line for Nimmo. He had a touchdown, though. 5 for 125 and a touchdown for Keelan Tolbert. What a game for the true freshman. Brown was okay. O'Malley was okay. Church had 1 catch on the screen. O-line got beat up a little bit. I don't know, man. We got to be a little bit better. We just got to be better. Bunch of TFLs, 2 for Parrish, Wiley, and Cherry. Wiley also had a sack, as did Desmond Cherry. He's having, like I said, just an incredible season. Half for Randall Parrish and Dante Abiamiri. No picks here today. For some reason, Officer O'Malley was moonlighting on the defense, I guess. Call that the night shift or something. But I mean, hey, if you're gonna lose, at least it's out of conference and on the road, so it's a good loss if there were ever such a thing. We do get locked out on 2 players, a corner and tackle, and we drop down to number 11. So that really could not have gotten worse for us. It truly could not have gotten much worse for us. We'll look to bounce back against TCU, though. GG's to Notre Dame. So we have a little bit of a problem. I just recorded the entire TCU game with my mic muted. We ended up winning 31-3, so you guys didn't miss anything, but you can see there's no forced win or anything. Like, obviously, like, why would I go out of my way to cheat against TCU on the road of all teams? Like, I'll show you guys the stats for it as I back out of the screen that would have showed the stats. The defense dominated. That was the story of the game. Officer O'Malley got injured early and missed a lot of it, but he was having a great game. Baker, not good. Only 135 yards passing. But yeah, O'Malley ended up missing most of the game, but he had 8 for 64 before he got hurt. But Frederick Connor stepped in and played well. Yeah, receiving went great. 2 touchdowns for Keelan Tolbert. Cross Nimmo with a touchdown, and then, you know, mostly just our guys doing a little bit. O-line did their thing, but defensively, it's where we really showed up. We had 2.5 sacks for Randall Parrish, 1.5 for Wiley, and then 1 for some other dudes. Ton of TFLs in this one as well, and 3 interceptions, 2 for Tariq Hayer, who won player of the game, and Niles Kite picked 1 off in the end zone. That's never happened in all of my seasons of doing this, and all of the dynasties I've done. I've never done that, so my apologies for missing that game. But again, you really did not miss much, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure earlier in this video I mentioned, would you guys be too mad if I skipped a game? Well, I fucking did it on accident because I had like 58 different things going on. People were yapping at me on Discord. It was a whole thing. But it is what it is. Missed that game, but recruiting is going weirdly. I noticed it because I was being very annoyed by the fact that we are in recruiting battles for Zach Bryant, the 4-star safety, and Shaq Grimm, the 4-star corner, both with Oklahoma, or is that USC? Or is Bama? Okay. Yeah, we are in recruiting battles for 2 players, and this fucking prick was on campus this week, this very week, right fucking now, and it chose Penn State instead. So that's fun. I don't think we have any other visits this week. No, we do. We have John Ringo on campus, but he has a visit next week as well, motherfucker. We have Cushenberry on campus, so we do have a couple of visits, but yeah, it's pretty annoying. My bad for missing that game, but yeah, again, you didn't miss much. We got West Virginia this week. Let's win it. All right, so here week 8 against West Virginia. We should actually see who's on campus. That might help. Who is on campus for this game? Franks is next week. John Ringo, 5-star D tackle, is this week. You're no longer important. James Cushenberry, 4-star receiver, is this week, and he's going to Ole Miss next week. That's stupid. So you have Cushenberry and Ringo. So a 5-star D tackle, Jim, and a 4-star receiver, Jim, both on campus for this one. It's against West Virginia. Something about country roads and mountain mamas and something. I don't know, John Denver. He's not even from Denver, by the way, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure John Denver is notably not from Denver. It's John Denver from Denver. Nope. He is not from Denver. He's from Roswell, New Mexico. Was aboard Henry John Dutzendorf. Yep. Dutzendorf. He did eventually live in Colorado. Nice. But is he? I don't think he's from West Virginia either. Pretty sure I didn't. I know he's from Roswell, New Mexico. I'm fucking stupid. Good tackle. Great tackle. Nowhere to go. Dwayne Hua making a nice play. And we will take over on offense. Yeah, let's see what Officer O'Malley can do now that he's back and healthy. He can run right into an unblocked slot corner is what he can do. All right. Hit Nemo there. He'll get a few. And by a few, I mean 10. Not bad. What if we kept it here? That'd be crazy. Good enough chip block there by Holbert. Gives Bryce Baker enough to get the first. Good enough, good enough. Miles Brown open. He'll get the catch. Makes it 2nd and 3. And we'll go back to Officer O'Malley. Decent blocking up front, but not great blocking there. And Isaac O'Malley injured after picking up the first. He cares more about the first than his injury, though. That's my law officer. That's my officer of the law. Patrick Connor checks in and gets a yard. First hand. We'll stick with Connor for the time being. Damn, Bryce Baker's insane. Too bad he has no one to throw to. We will throw to Brown. He'll get a yard. Hey, it should be crazy if our receivers could win further down the field than a singular yard. O'Malley back in the game. Batted down at the line, had the out open, and we can't hit it. We'll punt. There goes the entire first quarter. We got a safety of all things to start the scoring here today in the second quarter. That's crazy. Up 2-0. We're going to give the ball to O'Malley again. Let him try to do something with it. He can't do anything with it. He loses a yard even. 6 for 10. Not his best game. He said keep the drive alive. I'm going to do that. We don't do that by punting. I mean, that's an insane play. The range on that dude is crazy. Looked like a fucking linebacker, but I guess it could be a corner for safety. O'Malley, nowhere to go. They are playing some good run defense right now. We will be going for it once more. See if anyone wants to get open more than a yard down the field on a drag. Miles Brown did want to get open. Thank you, Miles. We still have miles to go before we're A, a good team, and B, near the end zone. Not really a good idea. Sometimes you gotta throw your receivers open, though. That's what we were trying to do. But Stephon Lemon on a little curl route. He'll power ahead for the first. I don't mind a slip screen here to Officer O'Malley. I don't mind that at all. He'll get a block, takes it to the outside. One man to beat. Drukes back inside. Gives the other guy a chance to get back into play. Isaac O'Malley looking good. 2 catches for 37 yards. Perhaps he needs to be more involved in the passing game. Window throw complete across Nemo. What a ball by Bryce Baker. Needed that. Great ball by Bryce. Just fitted in between a multitude of Mountaineer defenders to find his tight end in the end zone for the score, making it 9-0. Still a minute to go in the half. Okay, we'll try the sideline shot. That was a linebacker in coverage, by the way. That was number 56. I guess it could be 36, but it looked like 56. I mean, they're all just bunched up together, just nothing open there. 3rd and 10. Probably should not be running on 3rd and 10, but fuck it. Timeout, West Virginia. 4th and 2 from the 39. I mean, we're running the ball, or we're not punting the ball. We're going for it. I trust Officer O'Malley. They thought we were throwing the ball. You fools. Officer O'Malley is our best player. We're going to give the ball to our best player, who's our running back. I mean, our receivers are just terrible. This is what I was worried about, by the way. I called slants. I am 1,000,000,000% positive I pressed a button that correlated with slants. But I guess the game disagreed. All right, well. That sucks. That's allowed us complete. We'll call it a timeout. I think we still have a chance to score, honestly. I really do. We're not fucking punting. We didn't call a goddamn timeout to punt. Metzelar's first down. Gets out of bounds. Keep it going. We can go over in the middle of the field because the ball stops for spotting purposes. Snap the ball, please and thank you. Ah, fuck, he's gonna get tackled inbounds. Shit. Hurry, 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 hurry to the line, hurry to the line, hurry to the line, hurry to the line. Snap the ball, snap the ball. That's not the button I press. I press stick. Dude. I pressed the button that corresponded with stick, which I'm pretty sure was Y. That's what I pressed. Whatever button it was. I don't remember what button it was, but I know for a fact that's the button I pressed. Because I'm like, oh, let me pick the pass play so I can just roll out of the pocket and throw it out of bounds and stop the clock. Because I don't know what the spike button is. I think it's X. Probably should have spammed that, but I didn't. Whatever. We're still on 9-0. We should have more points though. We should be up 12-0 right now. Nemo first down. This game is broken and bad, and also not good. Did I mention bad? Did I mention that it doesn't work properly? Keelan Tolbert, good gain. West Virginia defender injured on the play. Ah, shucks, that stinks. We can't run the ball today, that's for sure. They are not letting Officer O'Malley do anything when it's not the end of the half. I'm not settling. I'm just not. Someone's gonna get up. Someone's getting open. One of you bumps are getting open. Catch the fucking ball. This is not on Bryce Baker. As West Virginia scores. We really do not want this to be a close game, but it is, unfortunately. I pressed B. I pressed B. 20 carries for 37 yards is fucking ridiculous. How is this the best run defense we've played? How is West Virginia's run defense better than Notre Dame's? Oh my gosh. We're bad. We are really bad. Our offense is really not good. Except for Baker. He's the only good player on the team. On this side of the ball, at least. Everyone else is just fucking potential. Everyone else is gonna be good in 2 years. But right now, we fucking stink. Just gotta throw it. Oh my god, it's caught. CJ Metzelar's touchdown. Hell yeah, we need to stop. We really need to stop. I feel like we also haven't played defense like at all today, but here we are. Get out of that. I don't want hard to leave that guy. Oh my god. What are we? How do we allow that? Mostly me allowing that is the problem. Let me play offense, dude. I mean, I don't care at this point. (16-7) is the final. That's just disgusting. I don't even care. I don't care. I'm not looking at the stats. I don't care. I don't care about this game. This game did not happen. Game did not happen. I'm not going to embarrass Officer O'Malley by showing how poorly he played. I mean, we had at least 250 passing yards, so Baker was fine. He did fine. Just get me out of that hell game. We don't get any fucking commits either, dude. And now we're in another recruiting battle for the only other... Oh, God. This has been a recruiting class from hell, too. This is not going... This season is not going well. I repeat, it is not going well. Despite the fact that we're 7-1. We might be witnessing an all-time collapse, which... I mean, it makes things intriguing. Because if we don't get good results this week from these visits, if we don't get some players committed, this is going to be an all-time terrible high school class. And we have 2 elite recruited fucking coordinators. Like, both of our coordinators are elite recruiters. And they're not elite recruiting. We're not recruiting at all. We're recruiting really badly right now. And it's not even like our grades are bad. Our grades are mostly really good. For, you know, things that actually matter. It's just we are getting fucking ran away by from like Oklahoma and Alabama are just dominating us. Like they're just taking players from us. And I'm going after players in our pipelines too. So it's like, I don't know, we're losing recruits. Brown loses 4 yards. Like we're losing 4 recruits. We have a few guys on for this game. I forget who. Doesn't matter who. If they're watching that. And our defense is apparently needing help now. The one strength of our team has not been good since the Notre Dame game. I mean, we played actually out of our minds against TCU, but that game, A, you guys didn't see, and B, yeah, that just happened. 3rd and 2. I feel like I'm just trying to force throwing the ball, force passing, because that's what I'm good at or better at. But we maybe just need to solely rely on Officer O'Malley, but he's also not that good. He's not good enough to carry an offense. Miles Brown, good catch. We just need to play better, dude. Like, it's dumb, it's cliche. We just need our guys to be better. Can't get in there. That's what I was worried about with O'Malley. He's just not, like, he's not a goal line guy. Gets in there. Isaac O'Malley ties the game. Gonna be 3rd and 3. We could run here. But I'm a little bit worried about that because we really struggled running the ball against West Virginia. But you know what? This isn't West Virginia. It's Iowa State. And they're also apparently good at stopping the run. 8 for 18 for O'Malley. I mean, we're not kicking the ball here, clearly. Why? Whatever, bro. O'Malley first down. Fumbles recovered by Iowa State. I'm with these guys. What is happening? I'm hiding my face in shame. I want to. Matthew Priester made a tackle earlier, now forces a fumble. Oh, he was so down. His entire body was down. Fuck that. Challenge that shit. That's ODU ball. He was so down. Give us the damn ball. That's what I fucking thought. Alright. You know what? I trust them anyway. Give him the ball. Keep feeding Officer O'Malley. Never mind. Good God, man. Do we have injuries on the O-line or something? What happened? Nope, that's not what I clicked. No, no injuries. Injuries. Injured players. I forgot the players part of that and just said no injuries. Baker rolls out, gets 8. Not bad. O'Malley first down. Just get the first. Worry about getting more yards later. Just get the first. I mean, I would take any yards at this point. I would genuinely take any yards at this point. This is ridiculous. Another curl to Tolberts. Not bad. Not a bad result. Keelan Tolbert touchdown. Fucking finally. I missed that. Nope, we're good. 14-7. Still in offense. See what happens here. O'Malley gonna run away from the big DT. First down for Officer O'Malley. And we get down inside the red zone. Let's go. First and goal from the 3. How about some more O'Malley? Finish it off. Or don't. Or don't. Lame. How about Keelan Tolbert then? Does he want to get the touchdown? No? How about cross Nemo? That'll work. I don't care who scores it, as long as who scores it. Ooh. Another turnover. Hell yeah. Ball around midfield. Miles Brown open. They'll get down to around the 30. There we go. Starting to move a little bit. Starting to schmove. Starting to look like a real team again, boys. I was beginning to wonder if we were still alive, if we were still in there. Still in there. Still don't feel all the way back. Because we are not so back yet. We are still cooked. We are working on being so back. We'll take 4, I guess. 3rd and 6. Trust it. You know, that's my reaction to that. Still the first half. I was gonna say the field goal would put us up by 17, which is the magic number, but it's still the first half. Mom ain't raised no bitch. We're going for it. O'Malley runs for it into the end zone. Officer O'Malley touchdown. There we go. 28-7. A 4th and 1 attempt for the Cyclones. Double running back in the backfield. Interesting. One of them's going to motion out. And they're throwing it on 4th and 1. And Stephen Bragg, the linebacker, gets in there for the sack. Nice play, bro. Nice play. Got ourselves a 3rd and 6. Back on the other side of the ball. See what Baker can do. Has a man wide open. It's Nemo. And he fumbles. And recovers it, thankfully. They're going to call that 4th and inches. That's insane. I guess that's what I get for trying to hurdle. But I like having fun. Hurdling is cool. Put that on a t-shirt. Hurdling is cool. O'Malley back over 100 yards. Feels like it's been forever since we've been able to say that. He had a few 100-yard games in a row to start the year, but last few weeks that has not been the case. Go the jet sweep to Miles Brown. Works out pretty well. 11 for 117. Okay, Miles. Bit of a breakout game. Someone needed to have one, and he's having it. Hell yeah. This play could be interesting. Update it wasn't, but it could have been. Tolbert has it bounce off his hands. See, this is what I'm looking for. How about some just good old stick? How about some just nice, get some slants out there on the field. Hit Officer O'Malley as a receiver. He looks like a slot receiver. I'll let you decide what I mean by that. White. Wait, did I actually say that out loud? My bad. Tolbert touchdown. Ooh, a turnover. Nice. All right, we've blown this game open a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Keep it with Baker. Good run. Pretty good run. 2nd and 6, back to O'Malley. Good blocking up front. Gets absolutely clobbered, though. Damn. Man took a shot. there are jokes to be made about a guy I've been calling Officer O'Malley and taking shots, but I'll leave those to actual comedians. I would love to do stand-up one day. Good tackle. Very good tackle. 38-7. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, into the fourth quarter. First down. More third downs. Okay. I mean, yeah, that was bound to happen. Didn't think we could actually throw a cool play down the field, did you? Nah. Tolbert down to the 1. Nice play by Keelan Tolbert. Let's go back to Officer O'Malley to try to put the icing on this cupcake, and we will. Why did I say cupcake and not just regular cake? Anyway, that is your ball game. 48-7 is the final, as we played some damn fine football in this one. Taking a look at the stats, one of the better games of the year for Bryce Baker, at least recently. 30 of 36. That's actually insane. 288 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. O'Malley goes for 33 attempts for 156 yards and 3 touchdowns. Pretty damn good game. Then Miles Brown goes 11 for 117, but didn't find the end zone. But he had the bulk of the targets and receptions. Nimmo has a touchdown, 2 touchdowns for Keelan Tolbert. 64 yards from Metzelars. That's Metzelars. Okay, I thought there was an E in between this E and this E. I was like, have I been reading that long the whole time? No, I haven't. It's Metzelars. 2 TFLs for Desmond Cherry, handful for some other dudes, 2 sacks for Cherry as well, 1 for Stephen Bragg, and an interception for Tariq Hayer. He's on a little bit of a heater lately. Not bad. Maybe level it up. Been a minute. Actually, do we want to see if there's anything we can buy that will help us with any of our guys? So anything in Recruiter that we could use? Yeah, no, none of these will help us. Do we have anything here that will help us? I don't think so. I don't think any of these. Yeah, no, none of that helps. Pipeline bonus might be helpful, but we're not scouting a quarterback and we can only get 1 here, so I think we probably just go ahead and grab that. Yeah, we'll just grab that. We need good news on the recruiting trail. We really do. We really do. Still not a single commit, but we lose out on 3. We lose out on 3 players that week. 5-star corner, Shaq Grimm, chooses Oklahoma. And then Ramon Harris and Zach Bryant both choose Alabama. And another player has dropped us to 2nd on his board. And we dropped from number 9 to number 10 despite the win. This is a hell season, boys. This is a hell season. All right, week 10 against Iowa. Let's see what we can do. We have multiple dudes on campus. 5-star Brad Samuel is 1. Morrow is another one. Gaffney is another one, and Kongbo is the last one. So 3 5-stars and a 4-star. Walk into Old Dominion, and we're gonna try to play Iowa. They have a 91 overall offense. It's Iowa. All right, Iowa. If we lose this game, the season might as well be over. Like, simply just might as well be. I don't know what we're going to be able to do about recruiting if we don't win this game. Just we have 4 big-time recruits on campus. Our recruiting has gone horribly wrong this year. So we really need something to go right for us. And that's not really a good play call on 3rd and 5, is it? But I know for a fact the game is going to make us punt there, and I don't want to, so we're not going to. But the problem is I don't know if I trust any of my players to actually get open here. Colbert did, but he drops it. Because of course he does! Why the fuck wouldn't he drop the slant? Dude. That's so annoying, bro. Wide open slant drops the first down. I don't want to play defense right now. That tilted me. That tilted the fuck out of me. All right. We got a 3rd and 6 now. Back on offense. I mean, yeah, let's run mesh. It'll work. Brown, you gonna drop it? Of course he is. What's the fucking point? Why am I even here? So yeah, just let's let the game sim itself. Oh my god. Hey, you know, let's run the ball. Watch this, we're gonna get no gain. Called it. There's literally nowhere for us to go. Why would we not go for it? God, this game sucks. 4th and 2 from our side of the 50. Yeah, let's not keep the offense on the field there. Huge run. Snap the ball sometime today, please. $49 yards passing in the first half for our 94 overall quarterback because he has no one to throw to because the receivers are dog shits. And that's putting it nicely. Might be an insult to dog shit. I mean, potential is great, but it doesn't do shit for us right now. Our receivers are going to be real good when Bryce Baker's in the NFL. Fuck it, give Tolbert a shot. Did he catch that? Oh my fucking god. Never mind, Keelan Tolbert's in. Just throw him the ball every play. Insane throw by Bryce Baker. Absolutely insane throw. I mean, yeah, I guess good catch too, but like, whatever. Officer O'Malley, touchdown. That was huge. That was huge. 17-10. 4 minutes to go. It's 3rd and 10. Why is it 3rd and 10? I mean, there's just no good play call here. I don't know. I don't know what we do there. Kick the field goal. Go up 20-10. Iowa did not score. That's big. Swear to God, this clock is running. When I press this button, I was gonna freak the fuck out. All right, 3rd and 6. Get it out to no one because Bryce Brown drops it. I don't care if the defender's in his pocket. Catch the fucking ball. I'm not doing it. It's Iowa's offense. Figure it the fuck out. It's Iowa's offense, dude. That's pass breakup. They shouldn't even be allowed to throw the ball. Did I mention it's Iowa's offense? Lock the fuck in. They suck. Tackle it, please. Parrish, what are you doing? You're right there. You let him get 6 yards for nothing. You are right fucking there. Just reach out and put your fucking hands on him so he can't do that. So he can't run, so he can't turn off the field. Should have been a loss of yards. Instead, they get 6. Play action. Okay. What the fuck do you want from me, bro? 2 minutes to go. First and goal. Another check down. Let's see, they're the ones that kind of got to hurry up. And they will. Okay, cool. Yeah, just run commit, by the way. This game is so ass. This game is so unbelievably ass. That's a run commit. Okay, yeah, just leave the whip right open. Cool, yeah, I mean, that's what we all expected him to do there, right? He was the closest guy to the whip route, and he just knew where I was going with the ball before I did, I guess. Brown has a step. What a catch on the sideline. Miles Brown. They're going to review it. Be surprised if they didn't. Looks like a no. Hell yeah. Idiotic throw. Somehow for no gain. I don't believe you. O'Malley, good catch. He might be the best receiver on the team, too. Starting to think. He's uncovered. Clear him out, throw to Tolbert. He gets clobbered and drops it. Because obviously that's what would happen there. Did you think anything else would happen there? God, I want to throw so bad. I want to throw this ball so bad. I thought he dropped that. I was gonna throw him into a fucking volcano if he dropped that. He did drop that though. Why is there a road dog ability but nothing for home games? Idiotic throw. What a great way to waste a down when we need everything we can get right now. That's a large, drops it again. You fucking bum. 4th and 10, game on the line. Trust O'Malley. They went the season. We somehow have 15 seconds left. I guess we did have all 3 timeouts, so. How's that not a horse crawler? The world may never know. No, actually, we're not doing that. One play, pretty much. Give Tolbert a chance, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Yep. That's the fucking season, boys. All right. Yep. There it went. There goes the recruiting class. There goes the entire recruiting class. Hey, we finally got our first fucking sign, though. It's John Ringo, 5-star D tackle. He's like, ah, cool, I love losers. Lose Kongbo to Auburn. Baylor's a top 10 team in the country. That's cool. Well, we'll figure this out. Season's over, though. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't even know how much I care about the season anymore. It's going to be a miracle if we make the playoffs at this rate, because the game does not respect the Big 12. So it's really, really bad that we lost. Like, super bad that we lost. So twice, even. Losing one game to Notre Dame is fine. Losing both of our out-of-conference games is crazy. Actually, technically speaking, we are undefeated in the conference, so we could still win the Big 12. But we need to get through a very good Baylor team first. And I don't know, man. I don't like our chances the way we've been playing. I know that's a crazy thing to say heading into a game against Baylor, but can you blame me? This is one of my favorite stadiums in the game, by the way. It's so sick. I'm sure it's beautiful in real life as well. I don't watch a lot of Baylor football, so I couldn't tell you. But I can only assume it is. If I accidentally switched us to our alternates and didn't switch back in time, didn't mean to do that. You guys probably saw it better than I did on that play, or on the start of that game. On the screen is what I should say. There's probably the best run for O'Malley in 3 weeks. Been a long time since I feel like we've gotten a good run. 5 of 20 for him. 420, I guess I should say. We'll hit Miles Brown. He'll get a first down. That'll do. I'll take a first down. Keep it with Baker. You get some nice blocks. Bryce Baker down the field gets another one from Tolbert. Does get caught from behind, though, after 27 yards for Bryce Baker. I feel bad for him, man. If he had last year's team, or like any other year by this team, he had their receivers, he would have been incredible. Because he's by far the best quarterback we've ever had. And the first few games were so fun. They were super fun. We were playing bad teams. And it was a show when we played real competition. Players we currently have on roster are not built for the big time. Baker hits Tolbert on the in route. He breaks a tackle. Healing Tolbert, nice. I feel like he's starting to take the next step. He's starting to figure it out. Go to him again, and right as I say that. Maybe catch the ball. Keelan, maybe catch the ball. Good blocks, touchdown O'Malley. Nice job, officer. Oh, that's an easy first down. This is a top 10 team in the country, by the way. I'm spamming tackle, by the way. I'm hitting A the entire time to tackle him. Baylor gets a field goal. They're still on defense. Nope, we're still on defense. They're going to kick another one. Make it a 1-point game. Assuming the kick is good, and it is. Not bad. I'll try to add to it, though. Why is that ball thrown so low? Makes you wonder. What am I doing? He beat his guy. Oh, that's a pick six. Cool. Great. Fantastic. He beat the corner, but the linebacker dropped back into coverage and picked it off. I don't know. I'm just... Yeah, okay, then their offensive line does that. I got nothing, man. This team is falling apart. O'Malley, good catch. Giving us the ever slight modicum of hope. We'll go to Tolbert. We'll get a few down the sideline. It just sucks because this team is going to be so fucking good next year, but our quarterback is not going to be as good. Quinn Carter, waiting in the wings, #1 quarterback from last year's recruiting class. He's ready to go, but he will be amazing. He's just not going to be as amazing as Bryce Baker is right now. Baker's not the problem. He's incredible. He just has no one who he can consistently throw to. No one is consistently open. And if players are open, they like to drop it like this. That one is, a little bit not on him because there's, a lot of coverage there, but you get the idea. You've seen it. We'll figure it out, though. Baker rolling out. We gotta try it. Can't come down with it. I kind of want to see that replay. It won't even let me challenge it, so I don't care. Never mind. That's a good route. Or just luck against the coverage. Touchdown, Miles Brown. Our season's not over. Like I said, if we win this game, we're still looking okay for the conference, but who's to say if that season is even true? Bad throw. 14-16, our defense needs help. Guess we turn the ball over. That'll happen from time to time. A QB sneak for the first. I didn't really expect that. Running back throws off one of our linebackers and it gets a couple. What if we just hit both of our safeties? It'll work. Kinda did actually, but he got hurt. Connor Montgomery down. Looks to be in a lot of pain. For as incredible of as a prospect as he has not done a goddamn thing. He's one of the best safeties I've ever seen, but he hasn't done shit. Oh, there's the first down. Did you think we were going to prevent that? Do you think we were not going to give that up? Their QB is 5 of 14 apparently, and 3 of those are on this drive. No way I read that right. There's actually no way I read that right. No, he is 5 of 14. Okay, yeah. He's had to have completed all 5 when we've been in the game. which is crazy because that means he hasn't completed a single pass in sim. 3rd and goal. Another run. Nothing doing, but Baylor will get another field goal. This is actually an awkward kick. Lefty from the left hash. Can he hook it? Yes, he can. Oh, we got a score. Down by 5 in the 3rd quarter. I'm throwing it to Silver no matter what. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, you just have to be able to outrun that guy. You just have to be able to. You're uncovered over the top. Ah, I forgot to. That's on me. Oh, we scored. All right. Not bad. It could be worse. Things could be a lot worse right now. Metzelar's first down. We like that. All right. Ball's moving. Last time we ran this play, it did not go well, but we're going to try it again. Get out to Jarek Church. Nothing there. Injured Bear on the play. Is that corner who we've been targeting, or has been in pretty much every play? I haven't really pointed it out, but he's been all over the field. Number 3. We'll take the field goal to go by 6. So Baylor will need a touchdown if they want to win the game. I kind of hate going up by 6, so we probably should just go for it, but eh. It's an awkward place to go for it, so we didn't. I don't trust my offense. 3rd and 7. Let's see how they pick it up, because obviously they're going to. Yep. That's a catch. They had like 2 guys running routes and found that. 3rd and 10. Nope. 1st and 10, 3 minutes to go. Dwayne the Stock Johnson. Haven't called his name pretty much this entire season. Gets to the Baylor quarterback there, though. They run the ball on 2nd and 8. Interesting play call. No gain. We're sending everybody. And that's going to be intercepted by Connor Montgomery after I just talked shit about him not doing anything. He gets his first career INT. And what could be a game ender. Well, all right then, Connor. I see you, bro. Took you long enough to make a play, but he finally did. By make a play, I essentially just mean get an interception. O'Malley's basically dead. So we'll get Frederick Connor in the game. 3rd and 5. I feel like we should probably throw for this, so we're going to. That doesn't mean anyone will get open. In fact, it means quite the opposite. They're going to call that the first? Might be the first time the game has ever given us forward progress. Thank you. The quarterback actually is 6 for 16. He's actually completed all 6 passes during moments. That's crazy. Baker throws a man off. That's a first down. Keelan Tolbert injured away from the play. Looks like an ankle. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, because, well, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Also note the game giving Baylor a free injury timeout when they've used all of their actual timeouts. Nice to see that's still in the game. There's a 2-minute timeout. We will need a first to actually get out of here with a win. And the game wants us to throw for it, so let's throw an interception and let Baylor back in the game, shall we? All right, we actually... As if we didn't have enough problems with having people throw the ball to, Keelan Tolbert broke his ankle. Cool. Frederick Connor first down ends. It's, I don't even want to win. I want to back out of this game right now and replay this game so we don't lose Frederick. Nope. Keenan Tolbert. That's what I want to do. I'm not going to do that, but I want to. Man, this season really could not be going any worse, could it? As we almost lost to a team whose quarterback put up that stat line. Over 102 touchdowns for Officer O'Malley. Yeah, Tolbert's done for the year. Nimmo, O'Malley, Metzelaars did some stuff, Church did some stuff. He's gonna need to play more now. That's great. Gonna need even more Miles Brown. 3 TFLs for Stock, 2 for Pan, 2 for Parrish, 2 for Cherry, 1 for some other dudes. Stacks for Parrish and Cherry. And Connor Montgomery with the interception, his first of his career for the 90+ overall safety, who's been a 90+ overall for 2 seasons now. Randall Parrish, career sacks record. Congratulations, Randall Parrish. He's been a beast for us. I mean, yeah. He's gonna miss nearly a year. So he's not gonna be back until like the middle of next season. We get 5-star edge, Brad Samuel. That's cool. Cushenberry chooses Ole Miss. Can we throw in the towel, bro? Can we just throw in the towel on this season? I don't want to do this anymore. This season is over. This is crazy. The developments that have gone on in this season, and not in a good way. I mean, we're damn near just not even going to be able to recruit this guy here in a minute. I don't know what to do. I genuinely am at a loss for what to do with the rest of the season. This is crazy. I can't believe we just lost Tolbert for probably an entire season. His career is basically over at this point. Because by the time he's back, he'll be a junior and he'll be ready to go pro. By the time he's actually on the field. That's ridiculous, man. That's one of the most insane things that's ever happened. This is crazy, dude. This is absolutely crazy. This is one of the late season finds we were able to get, by the way. Oh, this is a 3-star. I thought this was a fucking 4-star. Get the fuck off my board. The reason I had him on the board because I thought he was a 4-star. I don't care if he's a 3-star agile. Like, I'll take a 4-star agile. I'll move him to guard, but that's a 3-star. Get the fuck out of here. Do we still have a chance at this guy? Yeah, we do. All right. Kurt Kane chooses OU. OU and Bama just took all of our recruits this cycle, by the way. Just every single one of them, pretty much. We finally put hours on these guys. Haven't really been able to all year. That's fun. Did we lose out on every single corner? No, we still have a chance at Matt Harris. That's good. However minuscule of one, we still have one. We have 125 hours to try to salvage this class. We do have 2 5-stars. I don't want to like be a total defeatist, but Brad Samuel, he's pretty good, decent athlete, good strength, good excel, good power moves, good hit power. John Ringo's a fucking monster, but this class is a joke. This season's been a joke. We'll try to salvage what we can, but holy, what a bad season. Our late season bye. We are still 9-2. And we have to have a good conference record because we haven't lost in conference. So that would, by math, make us undefeated. We do get 5-star running back Jamal Morrow. You know, for as bad as this class has been, we do have now 3 5-stars. Get a 4-star tight end Byron Bostic to join the class. We're in a recruiting battle with Frederick Franks. For Frederick Franks. I mean, we desperately need receiver now that our fucking 5-star from last year is going to miss all of next year. Oh my god, dude. Matt Harris, we're second on now. What is happening, bro? We are undefeated in conference play, but Texas Tech is also undefeated. Colorado's undefeated. That's crazy. Gonna have 3 undefeated teams in conference. Because Texas Tech's already played their last conference game, and then we don't play Colorado. I guess we can see who they do play. They beat us last year in the conference championship, so I do kind of want my rematch, but we'll see what happens there. Who do they play? Just out of curiosity. They play West Virginia, so we will all but certainly be seeing Colorado in the conference championship. Assuming we beat UCF, which the way things have been going is not a given. We're probably not going to get Morgan Coffee. Cool. Frederick Franks, we're also probably not getting. So we'll settle for fucking these 2 guys, I guess. Emmanuel Beach and John Keir. Ooh, neither one of them. Oh, Keir is not very good. I don't know about the other guy. We should get Gaffney. Just found this dude, Abdul Mallory. 4-star guard. Actually a 4-star this time. You know, it's crazy. We're putting 60 hours on this guy and losing. Love that. Finally got top 5 on these guys. Maka Fong. Go ahead and do that. Proximity to home and playing time for Jalil Hearns. I'll say that's somewhere down here. It's right there. The one I'm mostly worried about, though, is corner. That's crazy. Also found a 4-star safety we're going after. I simply just don't know what to do at this point, guys. I know I've said it a lot, but I'm flabbergasted at how the end of this season has gone down. We get a gadget receiver still, I guess. I don't really want him though. We don't need receivers. Well, I mean, we do, but I want the good ones, you know? That guy's in his top 5. I don't think we can get him, though. Like, there's still a few guys we can go after, but I feel like we should at least try on Rasheem Hill, probably. We'll do that. Throw 30 hours on him, and then the last 5 we can offer the scholarship to Gardner. It's probably going to be terrible. I like gadget receivers, but I'm not too interested in them right now. UCF is terrible. If we lose this game, then, well, we deserve everything coming to us. In terms of losing all of our everything, we just deserve it. If we lose, we deserve it. That's pretty much where I'm at. That's just is what it is. We have yet to play UCF at home, by the way. This is the 3rd straight year we've played at the Bounce House. Which I guess is fine, because it's a cool stadium, but it'd be nice if the game, you know, worked properly and we didn't have to play this team on the road every year. Maybe UCF just isn't allowed in the state of Florida, or the state of Virginia, I mean. Maybe someone involved in their university's history just outlawed the team from ever traveling to Virginia to play a game. Baker keeps it. It's a few. Yeah, it's a nice chunk of yards. Jarek Church, speaking of gadget receivers, I think his biggest gain of the year. Not having Tolbert is going to make life that much more difficult. He was starting to play well too. Not that well, but compared to the rest of the team, he was playing pretty well. Keep it with Baker again. I'll just be running a lot of options today just because I want to feel something. Oh my god. Brown just got chucked to the side by that guy. Guess blocking isn't really his thing. Catching the ball also isn't really his thing. All right, Isaac O'Malley injured away from the play. That's cool. You know what? Just have him miss, you know, 40-something weeks too. Why not? All right, just take the only other thing I care about on this team away from me. Oh, Bryce Baker's dead. Rip that up the seam. Cross Nimmo actually catches it. Wow. Not every day we actually catch those. Our 79 speed tight end is our new deep threat. Oh man. I am so sick of drops. Like I'm so sick of these receivers. Frederick Connor gonna have a chance at it. JK, it's gonna be 3rd and inches, not even a first down. Last run blocking, guys. Excellent job. End zone shots. You can't make this up. You really, truly can't make this up. Calvin Thomas with the catch of his life. Honestly, just beat us. I don't even care. Just end our season. Put us out of our misery, please. Baker, good run. I love that play. I want to personally apologize to Bryce Baker for how the season went. This is crazy. Lemon, good gain, I guess. See if Frederick Connor can get into the end zone. Spoiler alert, no. Yep. I hate that I was so right about that. Touchdown! Miles Brown out of nowhere. Actually doing something and catching the ball, notably. Notorious non-pass catcher Miles Brown catches a pass. Did we get to the quarterback? We can, but he turns up field and gets the first down. You really can't make this shit up, bro. We just don't care. We just don't care, and it's making me not care. This team is playing horribly. Oh, great. Nice tackle, Bragg. See if Connor can pick up the first down on 3rd and 1. Yes, he can. Frederick Connor, good gain. Hey, Officer O'Malley's back. Welcome back, dude. I guess that one's a little bit on me for holding the ball, but I was waiting for the play to develop like you're supposed to. Metzelars catches it. I don't believe it. I can hardly believe it. A catch has been made down the field for more than a couple of yards. All right, CJ, don't give me hope that you actually don't suck now. This play's not going to work, but we're going to run it anyway. Why not? That edge rusher likes to make that tackle a lot of the time. He didn't that time, though. Not him specifically, but the edge rusher there on that play. It was like, hey, let's run the play right to the edge rusher, right to the defense instead of, you know, anywhere else on the field. Brown catches it. They ran away from CJ Metzelars, and he runs into the end zone. Hey, we get the ball back in the half as well somehow. All right. Well, we're only gonna have one play at it because the game decided to run the clock down, even though we had a timeout. Gonna try to run it with Baker. He gets tackled from behind. I mean, we're ahead going into the half. That's new. 17-14. I like that. I like being ahead in the game. That makes me happy. I went the entire 3rd quarter without either team scoring. That's fun. I can't believe that worked. CJ Metzelars, huge gain. I didn't even say anything. Usually I just say fuck it. Which is what we, you know, did. We said fuck it and just threw it, but usually I'd actually, you know, verbally say it. Didn't that time, and that's the time it actually worked. Makes you wonder. Miles Brown touchdown. What was that? Competent offense? On my Old Dominion team? Get out of here. We don't do that. Yeah, I'm talking a lot of shit for a team that's about to go undefeated in conference play. But I think we've proven once we play good schools, we can't beat them. And we dodged all the good teams in the conference this year. We don't play Colorado or Texas Tech or BYU. We didn't play any of them in the regular season. We played all of the nobodies, all of the easy teams again. Let the CPU finish this game off. Should be more than capable of doing that. 33-14 is going to be your final. I don't know. I mean, I know why I'm feeling so down in the dumps, but I really shouldn't be. Our team is trying. Bryce Baker's playing his ass off. Our defense is doing stuff. Like, it's just simply our skill position players are terrible and incapable of being good. Bryce Baker just putting the team on his back. 255 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Also led the team in rushing yards. O'Malley was fine, missed a lot of the game, had a touchdown. Connor was whatever. Metzelaars with a huge game by his standards and a touchdown. 2 touchdowns for Miles Brown. Nimmo did some stuff. Like, we're trying. They're doing what they can. They're just all bad. Gave up 3 sacks. 2 TFLs for Cherry, 1 for some other dudes. Sacks for Smith, Cherry, Parrish, and Carson's. An interception for Tariq Hayer. Like, our defense is incredible. No, nothing but love for our defense, especially in sim. They're, you know, doing shit like that. Like, you got to give props to your defense when they're playing like this. They're trying to keep us alive. They're giving me once again a false sense of hope. As Randall Parrish has set the Big 12 career sacks record. Congrats. He's having a monster season. So is Desmond Cherry is having an incredible season as well. Our 2 red rushers are phenomenal. Kevin Jordan, DC, locks us out. We're up to number 5 in the country, which is just stupid. Because we shouldn't be. We're playing Texas Tech. Colorado lost to West Virginia. Fucking really? Yep. Yep. Colorado lost to West Virginia. That's hilarious. They beat them by 1 point. And Colorado dropped to number 13. Amazing. Oh, and just for the people who are like, you fucking forced lost that because Colorado's a really high overall. Why would you do that, JB? You scared of Colorado? What are you, a fucking coward, a pussy, a loser? Yes, but not in this instance. So, just in case. All right, let's get through the bye week. Head on into the conference championship against Texas Tech. We get Kevin Gaffney, 5-star right tackle from Evans, Georgia. Welcome. And we lose out on 3 players, including 2 receivers. We lose both 5-star receivers. I don't want to play this season anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. I also lose a 4-star corner. I don't want to. I simply just don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. We have to hire staff. Who left? Our defensive coordinator left us. You suck. Dude. I don't care. I don't care anymore. This is just the biggest slap in the face. Oh, we're somehow up by 7 already. That's great. I love that for us. That's so cool. See if we can win back-to-back conference championships. That'd be cool. Well, that sure would be cool. Texas Tech is the number 6 team in the country. I think there's incredibly, and I mean incredibly high chance that if we lose this game, we're not in the playoffs. I said that last year when we lost and still made it, but I actually don't think we'll make it this year if we lose. So let's not lose. Desmond Cherry with another massive play. He's been just truly incredible. Like, one of the best players we've ever had in any season ever. Same thing with Randall Parrish. Our edge rushers have been phenomenal. DJ Metzelaars is figuring some stuff out as well. He's been awesome. Was that third down? I wasn't even paying attention. No way to know for sure. But Officer O'Malley gets in, touchdown. 14-0. Are we just gonna blow out Texas Tech? Because I'd be okay with that. I mean, we'll take the bye. We can get it. Ooh, an interception, not bad. Because we're gonna need it if we want to get even remotely close to winning a title. We're gonna need all of the luck. There's a flag, but it's caught? Pass interference, defense. But yeah, I think we just decline that and take our touchdown. Yeah, that sounds about right. (21-3). Ball back in the red zone. We are destroying the Red Raiders here today. I don't know what happened. I don't know where this is coming from. This isn't the team I know. The team I know would have 3 points right now. I don't know what we did with them. But I'm glad. Maybe we took them out back and all yelled at them. Connor Slade, starting center, injured because why not? Have more players get hurt. 24-10. I think Slade's back out there. I don't know how many huge white dudes we have on the O-line, but I can only assume that's him. I'm 90% sure it is. But can you change your celebrations? Huh. Yep, just Keelan Tilbert. So sad. It's so sad. Jarek Church on the receiver screen. I like that play. That's pretty cool. Okay, who are you and what did you do with Miles Brown? Because that's the best route I've ever seen him run. Miles Brown touchdown. Okay. 31-10 into the second half. We score here, it's essentially GG. Got a 2nd and 5. Try Brown again. It's bad animation. Baker playing hurt. Oh no, if you really want to fucking ruin my life, injured Bryce Baker. If you really want to see me lose it. I mean, I don't think we really need to do much else here. I think this one's all but over. 34-10. 34-13. 41-13. 41-20. Ball in the red zone. Now, Baker looks less beat up now, so we keep it because I want to. Bryce Baker touchdown. I think he definitely needs to be in the thumbnail in some way, shape, or form. So let's make sure we get him in the thumbnail. My man's just doing the worm. He's just happy to be here. 47-20. What a great player. Genuinely, what a great player. I feel so bad for how this season's gone for him. And all right, this game is over. We're up by 1 billion. If Texas Tech comes back on us, they come back on us. They did a little bit. But 48-27 will be your final as your Old Dominion Monarchs win our first Big 12 championship. It was our 3rd season here. I don't remember. I know we won 1 at one point, but we lost to Colorado at one point as well. I'm confused. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna say it's definitely our second. I don't know if it's our second in a row though. No, it is our second in a row for sure. Wait, is it? No, because we I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We won a Big 12 championship. That's what matters. We won a conference title. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. But it is our first, I'm pretty sure, actually. Because the first year we didn't make the game and didn't make the playoffs. Last year we made the game but lost to Colorado. Yeah, that's our first conference championship. I know things. Baker with his best game of the season somehow. 370 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks against probably one of the better teams he's played, with his receiver core the worst it's been. But over 100 for Officer O'Malley and a touchdown, rushing touchdown for Baker as well. Miles Brown, don't give me hope. Do not give me hope. 7 for 117 and a touchdown. Don't worry, I see it. Metzler, 6 for 77 and a touchdown. 4 catches, 137 yards and 2 touchdowns for Jarek Church out of nowhere. What? Where in the McFuck did that come from? Well done. Well done, Jarek. I can't even say anything other than that. Desmond Cherry continues his absolute heater of a year. 3 TFLs, handful for some other dudes. 2 sacks for Cherry, half for Craig Pan and Austin Hertz, and a pick for Niles Kite. Well, you should check out season stats right now, so the playoffs don't skew them more, but I am so excited to see the numbers that Cherry and Parrish put up. Because Cherry might have just passed. Yep. I was gonna say Cherry might have just passed Parrish for a single season sacks record, and he did. Which means he should also get Big 12 career sacks. Well, maybe not career, but yeah, because Parrish has career for the conference. Duh. He hasn't been here for his whole career. That's how that works. There's our Big 12 championship. Honestly, not a bad season from Bryce Baker, all things considered. 3,200 yards, 32 touchdowns, 7 picks. He does have 4 points to spin. We'll check these again before we hop into the playoff game, but we'll get him silver dot, sure. Maybe that'll help. But he's a phenomenal player, man. Just wish we had more talent around him. Rushing, O'Malley goes for almost 1,200 yards and 14 touchdowns. Baker, almost 500 yards and 7 touchdowns on the ground. Connor was an acceptable backup running back. Receiving, Miles Brown goes for 715 yards and 10 touchdowns in the slot. Nimmo goes for almost 600 and 6 touchdowns. Tolbert was having a pretty good year before he got hurt. 653 and 6. Metzler's 568 and 5. Jarek Church, pretty much all of this last game in the conference championship, 205 and 2 touchdowns. O'Malley was a good receiver. Stephon Lemon played a role, had a couple touchdowns. O-line was pretty good for the most part. Connor Chusts with no sacks allowed. Started every game. Carter Lowe played pretty well. I mean, for the most part, it was fine. Cordell Bolin, he'll get beat a few times. True freshman Connor Slade, he'll get beat some. That's fine. We can live with that. And then here we go. All right, it's not as insane as I thought it was, but it's still pretty fucking good. Hua leads the team in tackles. 26 TFLs for Parrish, 25 for Desmond Cherry, 14 for JJ Karstens, 16 and a half sacks for Cherry, 14 for Randall Parrish, 8 sacks for Karstens, 2.5 for Wiley, Hua, Smith, and Woodfork, each with 2. There's the rest of the stats. And then interceptions-wise, we had 4 for Niles Kite and Tariq Hayer, 2 for Eric Tongues, 1 for Hua, Banding, Stock, and Montgomery. Pretty respectable numbers. What do we have to spend in recruiting? 200 hours? Where did those come from? I guess I'll spend them. I don't know. I'll figure it out. You know, for how bad and weird of a season this is, we really only lost 2 out of conference games and to 2 good teams. So it's not like that crazy, but problem is we're going to have to play more good teams if we want to win a natty. We get Jeremy Kerr, a 4-star receiver from Bettendorf, Iowa. That's not a real place. That's made up. We're somehow the number 3 team in the country. I don't believe you. Bryce Baker is the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. Sure. Obviously, Desmond Cherry should win Defensive Player of the Week, but we also get National Player of the Week for Baker. Oh, we didn't get that, by the way. Okay, well, whatever. I didn't want it anyway. Remember that one time we have to hire a new fucking coordinator? Oh, cool. A corner we just found did not want us. Great. The last chance we had a 4-star corner. Put us the fuck off. That's fun. I mean, we're doing okay, I guess. John Schaub, the Colorado quarterback, ends up winning the Heisman with 41 touchdowns and almost 4,100 yards. I guess we can take a look at early National Signing Day and cry about how mediocre our class is. Yeah, 5-star with impact dev, massive. John Ringo has elite, that's cool. Coffee we did not get has star, that's so sick. I love that for us. Franks, who we did not get, has star dev, that's so fucking cool. Morrow, we did get, has star dev. Gaffney has star dev, okay, that's actually nice. I'm actually happy about that one. Aaron Bostic had impacts. Matt Harris, we didn't get head impacts. Coor has star dev. Okay, I was expecting normal. Yeah, that's actually really nice. Thank you for not having a dog shit development trait. So we at least got one fucking receiver. That's cool, right? We really didn't get a single corner, did we? No. Not a single one. I don't know, man. Let's go get a new defensive coordinator. Alex Grinch. I hate strategist, but it might be worth trying. Because we can get some fucking help with these goddamn pipelines or something. I don't know. Maybe it'll help a little bit in recruiting. I don't really want to hire him. I also don't want to pass on him for, you know, someone else who looks like these bums. So I'm probably just going to hire him even though I don't want it. I'm not. I'm risking it. I'm risking it. It's a bad decision. I'm telling you right now, it's a bad decision to not just take that. I know you guys are probably screaming at me because I know you guys probably like strategists. You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the strategist while it's there. It's worth the hire, even if I don't love the archetype myself. It's worth the risk to see if it's a good, if he has like the good stuff. So we'll go for him. I should have looked at the bracket, but fucking didn't. Sue me. You can't make that up. You can't make that up. One of our 2 losses this season. Let's do this team. We got Alex Grinch, who I'm pretty sure is a real coach. Look at the bracket. Dude, you can't make that up. FIU loses to Oregon. Texas beat Florida. Iowa destroyed Michigan to get here. 34-9. Texas A&M beat UCLA. And it's Oregon versus Ole Miss, Texas versus Louisville, us versus Iowa, and A&M versus Miami. Iowa had to be licking their lips when they saw their matchup. It's the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl against a team that has beaten us once this year. This game does not want us to win. We're going to try to, though. Let's go. Down in Atlanta. Get it because Georgia Peaches. This team put the beat down on us. They give us belt to ass earlier this year. And we got the rematch in the playoffs. That's on me. All the yards have to catch. Not as much on me, but the catch itself on me. I think they just have our number, bro. I think Iowa just simply has our number. I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. Screen to the running back. I know this play. But they don't throw it to him. All right. Well, that wasn't my guy, by the way. You saw the other defender right there. That was not my guy. 7-0 Iowa. Hey, a tackle. That's rare. 5 for 32 for what? For Leicester. Tackle after 5 yards. Eric Tongues did not get that tackle. That was all Dwayne Hua. Iowa knocking on the door, though. Pressure gets in. JJ Karstens up the middle makes the play. Appreciate you, big fella. Kick is good. All right, 3rd and 17. We're still on defense because why would we do anything on offense? Why would we get to play the other side of the ball? Sideline shot is knocked down, incomplete. We'll take it. It should be 13-0. Nope, they don't go for. Oh, they're still on offense. Are we even trying? Can't get to the quarterback, and it's complete for a first because we can't play coverage against this team. I am at a loss. I don't know what to do. I know what I'm going to have to do is put Iowa on our schedule again next year and cry about it. I mean, that's once again not my guy. I was on the running back. It has never been more Jove in the history of ever. Miles Brown catches a football. That's new. He doesn't do that a lot, but he did it there. Like, literally no one's open. Literally not a soul was open there. Don't know what I'm supposed to do, man. Hey, Metzelar's first down. I mean, Baker's not even playing bad. 8 of 12. Good run for O'Malley. Really good run. O'Malley first down. I mean, in the meantime, like, this isn't a totally lost year, believe it or not. Like, we're getting, coach prestige. It should, continue to build our program up. We should get more recruiting hours next year. Maybe be up to a 3.5-star school, something like that. Like, it's not a total loss. Making the playoffs, winning the conference championship, all those things help. Touchdown, Dwayne. Nope. Everyone on the defense is named Dwayne. That is Miles Brown. 30-7. as Iowa scores 10 more points before we have a chance to react. Great. Before our miracle touchdown even got off the screen, they put up 10 more points. And our starting tackle's injured because why not? 30-10, huge field goal. 37-10. It's over. It's just over. Fourth and goal from the 1 yard line. We'll try to get another touchdown for the boys. Bryce Baker keeps it himself because he deserves it. That's what's up to the crowd. We'll be seeing you in the first round, brother. I mean, yeah, we do need points. You're not wrong. Now, by 23 with under a minute to go, something tells me we don't really have much of a chance here. Yeah, something tells me we're not going to come back. Jump ball in the end zone. Metzelaars can't come down with it. We will once again have belt put to ass by Iowa. 40-17 in the Peach Bowl. We will once again not be your national champions, but that just means we still have a lot to play for in this series, so means we get to keep it going, which obviously we were going to anyway, but this gives us the excuse. Shout out Bryce Baker. He tried to put the team on his back as much as he could. 220 yards and a touchdown. Didn't turn the ball over. I think this one was unfortunately just our defense finally breaking after playing so well all year. Like, we just ran into a juggernaut. Got beat by the better team. JJ Carson's had a great game. Yep. For the first time this year, they held both Parrish and Carey without sacks. Our two best players could not get anything done versus Iowa. And yeah, that was the story of the game. The defense who had held stout all year, who had really been the reason we got to this point, finally broke. And that'll do it. We're Monarchs this season. We go out in the quarterfinals. I mean, this Iowa team is a fucking juggernaut. Maybe they'll just end up winning it all. I mean, I'd like to see it, honestly. I doubt they will, but I'd like to see it. They're going to be playing Miami, who beat A&M in the semifinals. Louisville beat Texas by 4, and Ole Miss beat Oregon by a lot. So, yeah, Ole Miss, Louisville, and Iowa versus Miami. So he's going to be playing in the Natty. Low-key rooting for Iowa so we can at least feel better about ourselves losing to them twice in 1 year. They are in the Natty. They won 54-52 in overtime. What a thriller that would have been. And Ole Miss beat Louisville 45-21. So we have an Ole Miss Iowa national championship game in Miami. Let's see. We'll take the level up. That's nice. That's cool. I ain't mad at that. And Ole Miss does defeat the almighty Iowa. 38-24 is your final. They finished the season 15-1. Congrats to Ole Miss. Congrats to Iowa for making it there. But we're angry. We're angry. We're coming in this season looking to retool, looking to develop, and looking to crush dreams, looking to crush skulls next year. Who are we losing? Dwayne Hua is projected to be a round 1 pick. We will have no chance at retaining him. Miles Brown wants to transfer due to proximity to home. Please don't. Thank you. I mean, we could not afford to lose him. Frederick Connor wants to transfer for playing time. I don't want you to. He's not been persuaded. Kevin Tuttle wants to transfer for playing time. I don't want you to. He has decided to stay. Coco Aviles wants to transfer for playing time. He has not been persuaded. And Brandon Florence has not been persuaded. Well, at least we got Miles Brown back. That's the big one. At least there. I mean, I guess we'll try on Hua. Yeah. Round 1 pick. He was never coming back. Bryce Baker is projected to go round 1. Congrats, Bryce. Appreciate your season. I'm sorry it did not go better for you. Losing a backup running back, Frederick Connor could suck, but we did bring in another one, and we can always get one out of the portal. Miles Brown stayed. Cross Nemo is graduating. Florence is leaving. We're graduating Carter Lowe. Cam Hill's gone. We're graduating Silverthorne. Neither one of those guys really played. Jack Hines was a 2-year starter for us. He's gone. Randall Parrish is a projected round 1 pick. He's gone. What a fucking school legend. What a team legend. Absolutely incredible player. Go ahead and upgrade that because we can. Woodfork is gone. Tuttle's gone. Aviles is gone. Nick Smith is a 5th round pick. Congrats. That guy is graduating. Desmond Cherry is going to be a round 1 pick. Jackson Forrest is graduating. Hua is going pro. That kind of stinks. We're also losing Quandre Penny to graduation. Kalitsnik is graduating. Anding is a 3rd round pick. Kite is a 2nd round pick. And Tongues is a 3rd round pick. So all 3 of our starting corners are going pro. We kept Connor Montgomery somehow. Tariq Hire is going to leave. He's graduating. Epinesa is graduating. It'd be really cool if he could get drafted, but for some reason EA hates kickers. Is there any positions we have where we're getting someone drafted that we don't have? Tier 1 here. Yes, linebacker. Let me go ahead and grab that. Probably been a little bit more useful, you know, getting it, getting one of these tier 3s, but I want to upgrade my linebackers because we're getting one going round 1. Which I think actually you do get more experience based on the round. Don't quote me on that. That's like 2 whole levels of experience. It's exactly 2 levels of experience. That's cool. But draft results. Round 1 for Baker, Cherry, Parrish, Hua, Kites went round 2. Smith went round 3. Anding went round 3. And Tongues went round 5. I'm going to spend these hours. I'll show you what the board looks like before we start simulating, and we'll see what this offseason has in store for us. All right, here is what our transfer portal board is looking like. Going after a 4-star QB, just so we have a backup. Going after a 4-star running back because he has interest. And for depth, going after multiple receivers. Well, I guess 2. Zunbar and Hodgins. Just a couple guys who are 4-stars and have interest in us. The only 2 4-stars that do. Going after a couple of tight ends because we need them, and potentially even getting another O'Malley brother, James O'Malley. I feel like, you know, he's definitely Isaac's brother. Why not have 2 Officer O'Malleys on the team? 4-star tackle out of the portal would definitely be of interest. That guard is a high school guy, and then we go have a couple of edge rushers with interest, a couple of DTs with interest. Probably gonna need to put more hours on them. Linebacker with interest definitely doesn't need 50, but I'm too lazy to switch it right now. Another one out of the portal with interest, and then a couple of corners and a safety. So that is how it's going to look. Probably not going to add anything else to it because I don't really feel the need at the moment. This team is always, or was always, going to be about depth and rebuilding that way, and development as we get locked out by both tight ends. Well, I didn't really expect that. Now did I? So there goes everything that I was just talking about. Not everything, but a lot of things that I was just talking about. So that's fun. Let's give you some good news here. Nope. Nope. In fact, Iowa comes in and just slaps us in the face again and takes one of our linebackers because fuck Iowa. Dude, this is the most surreal experience I've ever had playing this game. We can't do anything, right, bro? Week 3 of 4. Finally gets some commits. Abdul Mallory, 4-star guard from Haverford, Pennsylvania, joins the class. So does 4-star linebacker Eric Holmberg. And we're locked out on so many players. Most of them going to LSU this time. We might be just as bad as a receiver as we were before because we're not allowed to have good luck. We get Rasheem Hill as if we need more edge rushers. Get Terrell Combs, good linebacker, I guess. Get Emmanuel Beach, he's a freshman receiver. That's fine. We need good receivers now, though. Josh Stamer, good safety. Austin Gardner, another high school receiver. Again, we need at least one portal guy because we need good receivers now. Hodgins, I think is another high school. I don't remember. Get McGooligan, nice quarterback out of the portal. Get Johnny Washington, a corner. Get a tight end out of the portal. Not bad. Get one of the portal receivers. Let's go. He's fast, hopefully. Get another one. So get a couple of 3-stars. 3 3-star receivers. 4 4-star receivers. 4 3-star receivers. Running back. We didn't get to tackle despite being number 1 on him and having the week 4 visit, I'm pretty sure. Or at least having a visit. I haven't signed a single offensive lineman out of the portal in this entire rebuild, by the way. Not a single fucking one. Was out on both DTs. Was out on the 3-star guard because of course we did. Didn't get either corner because Iowa exists. I am so done with this fucking game. I am being humbled in this episode. Let me tell you. What do we finish in terms of top classes? Just outside the top 5 is if we need another fucking slap in the face. We don't even get our second part of Elite Recruiter unlocked. I'll go fuck myself. Impact Dev for Brad Samuel. Elite for Ringo, we knew. We need most of these top ones. Mora with Star. Star for Gaffney. Star for Johnny Kerr. Probably what we're gonna call him. Bostic with Impact. Normal for Beach. Because of course one of the only receivers who wants to come to our school has fucking normal dev. Why wouldn't he? Abdul Mallory with normal. Impact for Stamer. Normal for Gardner. So okay, so both the only 2 high school receivers who came to our school, both normal dev. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. Impact for Rasheem Hill. Star dev for the QB we didn't get. Cool. Star dev for the running back we didn't get. Cool. These guys actually sign. Oh, no, I'm not going to bother taking them off. Zunbar, star dev out of the portal, didn't get him. Hey, we actually did get a portal receiver, but once you fucking know, normal dev. Fantastic. Star dev for the tackle we didn't get. Great. Elite dev for the edge rusher that Iowa took from us. Fucking fantastic. Another elite dev edge rusher we didn't get. Star dev D tackle we didn't get. Impact dev D tackle we didn't get. Hey, we'll take a fucking linebacker. This one's gonna have normal dev. Hey, well, you know what? Star dev, we'll take it. Didn't get a corner. Didn't get another corner. Didn't get a safety. Hey, that's a good tight end. Hey, that's a good tight end. Hey, that's a quarterback that exists. Impacts, normal for all the players we added late. Well, this will be a fun season. This is surely one of the more depressing things I've ever seen in this video game. But the good news is we're going to have an astronomical amount of training result points to spend, and maybe some dev trade upgrades as Hodgins upgrades to Impact. So, you know what? One of the receivers we got decided that, hey, let me have a good development trade. That's cool. And Johnny Washington, I forget what, but I think he's a corner. Has Impact. So we get a couple guys out of the portal to upgrade a little bit. That's fun. But like I said, we're going to have an astronomical amount of points to spend for the positions that matter, including Quinn Carter with a 94. Let's go ahead and get to spending, shall we? So for Carter, he definitely needs to be more accurate with the football, but it also would not hurt to get him some more throw power. We'll spend at least 1 in throw power. We'll spend at least 2 in throw power. I think 94 is fine for right now. Do we need anything for downhill? No, we need break sack. So we really need to improve elusiveness. I want that to be as high as possible because I want downhill unlocked on him. I want to run a lot with him. And we're not going to be able to unlock it. Oh, we can't unlock it. Okay, that's cool. But we spent maybe a little bit too much there. Let's spend the rest. Just improving his accuracy. So not the most insane upgrades ever for him, but you know what? That's actually probably a good thing that he's not an extremely high overall, because we're going to need him for more than one season. I mean, we'll have him for at least 2, but he's up to an 88 overall and he's never played a snap. So I'd say we're looking pretty good in terms of having a great quarterback. I'm going to spend the rest of these. We'll do the end of the episode and we'll cry about it. We deserve a good cry after this season, boys. Our training results are in. They're, you know, fine. Defense is good. Again, offense is, well, it's better than it was. Well, it's actually it's not better than it was because our quarterback isn't as good, but yeah, it's something. We do probably need to encourage some transfers. We don't, but maybe we will do some realism transfers again. Won't be a quarterback. Yeah, you. We did a couple of realism transfers. We're gonna stay in the Big 12 one more year, at least one more year, because I mean I don't think we're doing that good in it. Clearly, I think it's actually a pretty good spot for this team. And we are up to the 99 overall, but again, I don't think we are really deserving of that ranking. But we are preseason top 10. Let's see what the prospect list is looking like. We need some 5 stars. We need some 5 stars. We need corners, and we need receivers. We really need receivers. 5-star backfield creator. I mean, we'll take a look at that for sure. Zone corner has us first. Yes, please. Don't like pure power edge rushers. We'll pass on that. 5-star safety. Yes, please. Boundary corner, maybe. Bump and run corner, yes. Power rusher, yes. Receiver does not have interest in us, but I have interest in him. Yes. Speed rusher, yes. Another speed rusher. I'm sorry. Okay, that's a DT. I'm like, no way I just saw a 6'5", 295 edge rusher. But no, he's most certainly not an edge rusher. Tackle, we want. Field corner, probably. Another 5-star backfield creator. What the fuck? 6'5" signal caller. We're going to try it again. Last one did not work out well for us, but we're going to see if we can't get lucky. Never see 5-star strong safeties. That guy has to be good. Receiver. Receiver. 2 5-star strong safeties in the same class. What is going on? 5 backfield creators. Nope, 3 5-star backfield creators. I can't speak. I mean, we're adding half the damn 5 stars. Over half of the damn 5 stars. 20 of the 35 we are at least taking a look at. I mean, I'm interested in these fucking backfield creators. It's a pretty bad archetype, but surely one of them will at least be good. It's not Jeremiah Cutting. Ben Brazel. It's definitely not him. And then Richard Parker. Dick Parker. Also not good. Maybe Ezekiel Fisago is good. Not really, so... You know, for having so many 5-star quarterbacks, none of them are really good. So, we don't necessarily need to scout QB this year, but it would not have been a bad idea. I'm hoping for some goodness at receiver. We really need receiver. So, I don't know if I could emphasize that enough. Platinum cutter for Matthew Brightwell. He's a gem. He needs to be on the team. How about Eric Strong? Also, platinum cutter. He also needs to be on the team. He's not a gem though, so he's kind of a bum. How about one more elusive route runner, Athaya O'Keefe? He's okay. And how about Kevin Vaccaro? He's kind of bad. He's kind of really bad. But we need Matt Brightwell. We definitely need Matt Brightwell. Shakir Gentry. He's very good. About Alfonso Toon, you any good? Eh. Jesse Boyette. I'll take the gem. 89 Excel's pretty good. 87 Speed's pretty good. 87 Finesse moves. Pretty good. Ernie Duck. Well, we need him just because of his name. And he's a gem. And he's a speed rusher with 93 strength. I can think of a few reasons he'd be good on the team. Come on, Ramon Tunyon. Please be good. He's okay. He's okay. I was hoping for better. Show me some good corners. Show me some good corners. They're all pretty decent. Platinum Robber for Kowalski. Not bad. Ooh, Gil Branson. 96 speed, 95 excel. Great change of direction and agility. And 83 zone. And he's a gem and has gold robber. That's a damn good player. Prince Kiaho, one of the 5-star strong safeties. Another platinum robber. I mean, probably still go after Greg Simons, but this has potential to be an all-time class. Will it end up being one? I don't know. If you want to find out, go ahead, drop a like, drop a sub. I'll get the next episode out as soon as possible to y'all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.